Hi, beautiful people. Hope that y'all had a great weekend. I know technically it's Monday, but y'all knew I was coming today to talk about the news. So, when I title it Stupid Shit Sunday, it just means that I'm going to have a very loose talk and stuff like that. But, I had a good weekend. We got a little late start to our mini vacation, but it was good. Enjoyed it. It's relaxing. Now I have to hustle hard because I can't believe I have to work tomorrow and all that good stuff. Let me make a drink. Let me get started with the drink. I need some collagen in my life because I forgot to take it with me on my vacation. Go to my stream. Give me a second. And I know I'm coming on late. I always come on late, don't I, kind of Sundays. But I got in late. And I just had some stuff that I had to do. But, I've been doing my thing. Let me make my little drink. Hey, Daniel. Happy Monday. I need some collagen in my life. Okay. How you doing, Daniel? How's your day? How's your weekend? Excuse me for a second. Ooh, this thing goes fast. I just got this one. Look at this. I'm gonna need some more. This might get a little messy. Hold on. So, before I get into my commentary, because I really want to get into the stuff with Biden, we're not surprised, are we, that he dropped out of the election? We knew that after that debate, he lost a lot of support. And now, candidates, oh, damn, I just dropped my straw. That made me mad. Candidates can survive after a bad debate. But this was something completely different. How you doing, Don Play? Don Play, you gonna make some folks mad. I just dropped my straw. I'm kind of pissed because I need to stir my drink. So y'all gonna have to excuse me for a second. But are you surprised about Biden dropping out of the election? Hang on, you guys. I gotta stir my drink. I'll be right back. My typo MU. I'll be right back. Sorry. I need my straw so I can stir my drink. I'll be right back. Sorry. Never mind. I'm just gonna stir it like this. I missed my straw, but is that a workout powder? No, it's collagen. It's collagen. Some people take all this, use all these health creams and stuff like that. I keep stuff simple. You have to take care of your skin from the inside out. So I drink collagen. We all know I did some damage to my skin, so that's just what I do to keep myself in shape here. Now, I use some cold water. You kind of need warm water to make it dissolve, but this is kind of warm. But that's it. Hold on. I'm almost done. I don't really worry about what it tastes like. You can mix it with orange juice or things like that. I don't like to add the extra sugar, so I just use water. So I don't care what stuff tastes like. I drink for fuel. Okay. Here we go. I got my drink. I'm ready. Have you ever had it before? I'll try to come on earlier this week, you guys, but I've been mostly into my downloads and stuff like that. Okay, let's get into it. So there's a couple of things that happened that was fun online. I saw the competition. Congratulations to all the people that did the natural challenge competition. That was fun. It caused a little bit of drama at the end. There's always drama when people don't win or whatever. But you know what? That was a fun competition. And anytime you come on here bearing your natural face and all that stuff, hey, it is what it is. I think it was good. I think it was healthy. And that was fun. With that being said, congratulations to all the people that did that. Now, let me get into this Biden stuff. Biden dropping out of the election. This election has me so stressed out. Now, with Biden dropping out of the election, who is that going to leave? Who is that going to leave to run? That really hurt the Democrat Party. And I'm wondering who are they going to put in next? Now, Biden endorsed how you say Kamala? How you say her name? Miss Harris. He endorsed her, but it's really up to the delegates and what they say. And they already put a lot of money into the campaign with Biden, so I'm just wondering who's going to be their best. Who's going to be their best bet? Clinton, maybe? Because how do you say her name, y'all? Kamala. I always mess up her damn name because y'all know how I feel about the Democratic Party. So I never really took the time to try to pronounce it right. I'm just going to have to call her the VP. So I can't pronounce her name. What's good, Mulatto? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm kind of roughing it today because we were out in this 120-degree weather, traveling and stuff like that, but it's all good. After that natural challenge, I figure I fit right in, right? Okay, so who do you guys think they're going to put in to run in place of Biden? Now, what I find interesting is that if he's not healthy enough, why is he so intent on finishing the campaign? I mean, his term. Actually, it's a good thing that he's finishing his term because if not, then that would put the vice president, I'm butchering her name. It would put her in place of him, but that's not what happened. So if he's going to finish his term, then maybe they'll put her in Biden's place instead of, who knows? But I don't know if that's going to be strong because she got so many. She's not that popular actually for a choice of president, in my opinion. So that's going to be interesting. But whomever wins, Gavin Newsom, you think they're going to put in Gavin? Now, Gavin would be, to be fair. Now, Gavin is a good choice, Mulatto. I would say Gavin Newsom is a good choice for them because at least with him, they can't really say it's rigged. Now, if it's, y'all tell me how to pronounce the name. Kamala Harris. I'm gonna say Kamala. I don't know. Forgive me if I butchered it. But with her, I just don't see her getting the backing because some of us remember the record that she has. We can't forget about the mass incarcerations. We can't forget about the history, and we can't even forget how there's a lot of problems there. I don't feel that she'll be the strongest choice. I think it's going to be Gavin Newsom or maybe Clinton. That would be another strong choice for them. But as far as the current vice president, I don't think that's going to work out. Now, I'm going to say this. To drop out of the election, to drop out of the race right now, I'm not surprised. We don't even know if he wrote that letter himself. We don't know. I mean, his health is just bad, and we saw that from the debate. So I'm just watching it. No matter who wins, it's going to be problematic. But I don't have faith in the electoral vote. But regardless, if you vote for any of the candidates, if you don't vote for them, still go down and vote because there's a lot of other things. There's the bills and the statutes and stuff that y'all can vote on. But I don't know, Mulatto. I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to watch. And Biden is supposed to speak about this later in the week, and I'm going to be right there watching. Okay? I am. But yeah, my nerves are pretty bad as far as that goes. I just made a mess. Oh. What else is going on? When I heard about the news of Biden, it was just a matter of time. You know, honestly, to be his age and running, he gave it a go. He gave it a go. But I do feel that he did damage the party by there's a lot of things. Am I worried about it? Y'all know who I want to win. You guys know I'm a right-winger all the way. But it doesn't mean that Trump is automatically going to win. I know that his popularity went up after the attempted assassination on his life, which was horrible. So we're just going to have to, we'll just see. We'll just see what's happening. Other than that, I've been trying to keep my stress to an absolute minimum because I do watch the news pretty much. I watch the news all the time, and it really can consume you with a lot. And I'm trying to keep my stress at a minimum, but this election is going to be really tough because my family's Democrat, and they're not going to be happy if Trump wins. And I think a lot of people feel that way. You guys know I get so many people in my comment section calling me all kinds of stuff because of my political beliefs. So it's really hard to talk about stuff like that. But anyways, it is what it is. Other than that, I'll try to come on a bit earlier for you guys, but I'm more into my uploads and things like that. Now, as far as my sobriety talk and stuff like that, YouTube doesn't really monetize those videos, and I don't know why. So I try to find ways to talk about things like that without getting demonetized or age restricted or whatever. Now, I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't push drugs on anybody. I simply talk about what is it like to overcome and my journey. But those videos don't get pushed as much. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to mix that kind of stuff in. My other channel, Sobriety Matters, I can't get into it. And as far as this channel goes, you guys know I'm all about mental health and sobriety and stuff like that. But what's good, Sent of Phoenix, but I'm having trouble monetizing that stuff. So, it is what it is. My channel's growing nicely. I appreciate you guys for that. But it's definitely not my sobriety stuff. It's more, I don't know. But I can't just let that go for a lot of reasons. How you doing, Cynthia Phoenix? I can't let it go for a lot of reasons because I'm not in the clear at 2 years. I got my little kid right here what is that noise? Where's Blue? Oh. Is Blue crying? Sounds like a dog is whimpering. Hey, Bird. How you doing, Seth the Phoenix? Hey, Zero. Hey, you guys. I missed y'all. I'm coming out late. I'll start coming live more, but I'm trying to do this time management thing. What was I talking about? Oh, so what did I leave off? Was I telling you guys about my commentary not being? Oh, so my channel's growing nicely. I appreciate you guys. I feel like we're going to hit 18,000 next week. Thank you very much. I'm speaking it in advance. I've been working hard, but for some reason, YouTube is doing something different. A lot of my friends from the sobriety that make sobriety only commentary, they're having problems monetizing that. So I have to figure out what's the issue, and maybe I have to reword some stuff. So I'll figure it out because, that's what I was going to say. So even though I'm at 2 years, I swear my dog is crying. Hold on. Don't let me forget where I left off. Where's Blue? Oh, hardly even locked in the room. Sorry. Well, I knew I heard my dog crying. Oh, come here. So even though I'm at my 2 years, I find myself in a different struggle. Could I be real with y'all? It's like I can't explain it, but this is a battle. I thought, okay, when I made my first year in sobriety, I'm sorry, I thought that it was going to be smooth sailing from then on. I thought, like, you know what, I have this, it's no problem. No, that wasn't the case. That was when my brain started to clear and I could start putting my thoughts together more, which I still struggle with a little bit. When I hit 2 years, that was great. But now the struggle is just different. I'm not in the clear yet, you guys. We'll make our 3 years, but this is a different kind of struggle. This is okay, I need to do something with my life. I lost a lot of time. There's a lot of regret and all that kind of stuff, guilt and all those things that you don't really want to deal with, which is why you drink up or use in the first place. So I'm feeling like that. Now I am able to manage it, and I manage it for me, some people can meditate and do all that kind of stuff. I do Pilates, but for me, it's just being active, getting outside and going for a walk. So that has to be the first thing I do. And I listen to a lot of positive podcasts and stuff like that. But it's not easy. It has not gotten easier. And it's hard because it can be lonely because some people don't understand you when you reach this point in your sobriety, or maybe even earlier. They don't understand you. And I have this need to be by myself a lot because I don't like over explaining. I don't like it. I can't explain it. Let me just read your comment. And both of your children look like they're intelligent and would be good answer. My kids love riddles. They would be awesome at it. He wants a treat. My dog does that to me all the time. I don't know what his problem is. He has an eye infection, and I'm hoping he's not getting glaucoma in his eye, my standard poodle. But Yeah, he's just old. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose him. I already lost his brother. How you doing, sweet one? But yeah, my babies are very intelligent. So I'm at a new. I'm having a new struggle. It's good to see you, Bird Bird. uh, and it is what it is. I'm constantly. I just feel like you just never really catch up. Like you, and then sometimes when I'm dealing with people and I know they look down on me because they just think I'm just an addict or whatever. And those things don't really bother me that much because y'all know I go from 0 to 10 like that. But I think about the other ones that struggle, that's still struggling, that haven't quite made it out, and they don't really understand recovery. I think about them because a lot of them hold a lot of stuff in. And I feel like if you have a platform, you can really hurt a lot of people with your commentary, your comments. Like me, I'll fight you all day. I don't care. All right. Because I know who I am. But not everybody's that strong, and people's words can really hurt. It can. And I think about all my son, y'all. I would tell y'all something, but my son is awake, so I have to censor this stream. Okay, he closed the door. It's so funny. He's like, I don't listen to rap music. Sometimes, sometimes I've been covering cases with these gangsters and stuff, and sometimes I feel like gangsta boo, like I can get out here and rap, but I need to calm my ass down and chill. But my son, he's into rap music and stuff. I was asking him his favorite song, and he busted out like Nelly. I'm like, where did this come from? I don't know, maybe his dad. But Zero said, don't worry about what these people think. I don't worry about it, Zero, because I'm quick to log off. I don't really worry about it, but it's just the ignorance for me. Here we are in 2024, and people still have a lot of ignorance when it comes to it. Most of the people that insult me and call me an addict are people that are addict themselves. Honestly, and I see that a lot. People that are addicted to a lot of stuff. Because for me, people in like our age group, girl, you get to a point where you really want your health to be okay. You should get to a point. You really value your relationships and the things that you do. And I just don't see that with a lot of people. I see the internet as a new addiction. There's this FOMO, the fear of missing out, that's running rampant, and depression is at it's at an all-time high. So I don't mind these small groups. I don't mind these uploads and things like that because I feel I get more out of it. And I don't have the time to waste. So when I'm dealing with people and they're calling me all these names and saying that I'm just nothing, blah, 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 the lies are absolutely miserable. Miserable. My relationships are in check. All of my relationships now are so meaningful, but it took work to get there. And one of the biggest things I had to do was to really look at myself and look at how my addiction could have affected other people and hurt them. And I don't think a lot of people get there, but that's truly recovery. When you reach a point in your recovery, you are so comfortable with yourself and who you are. But I know a lot of people don't like hearing about that all the time. So it is kind of a lonely walk as well, but it's very meaningful, and I appreciate every day. I can tell you that the friendships and the people I was around before, I understand that I was not in a good space. And when you're not in a good space and you're doing things that's not good for you, you're gonna attract a lot of people. And misery loves company. And it took a lot for me to break off every relationship, every friendship. I'm not saying every friend. Y'all know what I mean, because a lot of y'all are my friends. Like, we're friends. If we speak behind the scenes, we're friends, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I just mean I had to close access off. I had to close off access to myself. And the more accessible you are to other people, the less valuable you are to them. Okay. And I was doing a lot of things for a lot of people with their ungrateful arses. But you know what? My kids, I am so grateful because I have a strong relationship with my kids. My family loves me. I am very important to them. And I think sometimes people do not want to get sober because then you got to feel that pain, and we numb ourselves, we self-medicate, and we don't know how to deal with regret and guilt and all those things that come with recovery. We think, oh, everything's going to be great. Now there is that honeymoon period right after you get sober, right? You're like, I'm going to do everything. I'm going to do this. You feel really great, but that wears off. I remember when it wore off for me, I went into a deep depression. And that took a while to overcome. And yeah, y'all ever want me to make a stream about that? Let me know. I'll do that in the upload because I don't want to stumble over my words. FOMO, good point. Yeah, fear of missing out is a big one. And that's what you see in a lot of these sectors when they're so involved in everybody else's life and not their own. They trauma bond. Think about it. You have to be crazy. You got to be just whatever, and it goes on and on and on. But you stay online. Like, think about just being in a chat and you're so, you know, about everybody else's life while yours is falling apart. You don't want to log off. You think you're going to miss something, and you want to catch up on all these storylines. And yeah, you have a fear of missing out on things. And it's just like constantly, it's not just even people's relationships. It's like always checking your status. If you're a content creator, how many likes you get, how many this, how many that, and you just want to be involved. But that's really not healthy. And for me, it's like, I'm not going to be so involved in all these other people's life than I am in my own. If they're not doing something, I'm about elevating, about my coin and my family. And I don't have time to waste on other people's life, because I'm telling you, when a computer turns off, a lot of these people are miserable. I met a lot of people. They're miserable and their lives do not add up to what they're showing you online. Me, you can see my perfection, my imperfections and everything. I don't give a damn. But I learned to be that way, right? But this fear of missing out is really a big thing. Social media is an addiction. We get a dopamine rush and a high from it. And that's why it's hard to turn off. And we don't realize that it spikes our pleasure center in our brain where we get validation. And it could be, okay, you get online. You know this content creator is messed up. You know that they're doing whatever. But if you get that validation from them and you're not really getting that in your real life, in your real life, nobody hears you. You start a platform and everybody treats you like you're a god or something, right? It spikes your pleasure center in your brain. And you do it again and again and again. And then when you add money to it, it becomes a whole other thing, right? But social media is a huge addiction. And if you're a subscriber, you don't really realize how our content is being made. I'm organic, right? But not everything you see is what it is. It's not all real. These beefs and these storylines, y'all just caught up. It can be a really toxic thing, but it also can be a good thing. It just depends. You have to use the internet smartly and log off. Log off sometimes. That's all. Get some air. I'm so big on spending a part of my day offline, a big part of my day offline. But some of you might remember when I used to stream for like hours, 7 hours. Let me get close to you. But I don't think some of y'all realize I would go to sleep during parts of those streams. When I was streaming like 7 and 8 hours, I would set my alarm, and when I was streaming for that long, I would take 15-minute cat naps. Do you remember that, Zero? Yeah. I would go to sleep. Nobody even knew, because at that time I had so much drama on here, and I would just leave people on the panel, and I would take my butt to bed. I would make food. I did all kinds of stuff during those live streams. But yeah, those were the days, right? Yeah. Student Phoenix said, I noticed the change in you, and now you look a lot healthier. That came from, yeah, when you feel peace inside, it shows. It shows. And I would not give that up for anything. You know, I'll find my flow again on live. Like, when I don't go live a lot, I kind of get shy in front of y'all. Even though y'all just right there and I'm just right here, I get shy. But I feel at peace because the chaos is gone in my life. And that really, when I say that, don't think I'm just talking about people. I'm talking about just a lot of the unnecessary stresses. So right now, I'm really trying to live my soft life, a very zen life. And for me, I don't care if people call me nature girl or mountain girl or anything like that. Nature is very healing. I try my best to get outside. Now it's too hot, so I go swimming a lot. But what's important to me are just my kids. My kids make me so happy. Having a good relationship with my child's father, having a healthy relationship in other areas. Like, now the school thing has me anxious, so anxious. Because part of me is like, damn, you're so used to a comfy country club type life. And now I'm like, nope, I just want education because I have a need to work with other addicts. And so when you find your purpose, I feel so comfortable in my own skin. Like, and I don't want that peace interrupted. So y'all don't really see me in a lot of chats because I don't want to go to, I can't explain that. Some chats, now y'all see me here and there, or I'm in and out. But for the most part, I just like my own space. I like to do my uploads. And the things that I'm really, really into are politics, finances, mental health, and stuff like that. And a lot of people aren't into those kind of things. But I really feel happy when I'm talking about stuff like that. And I feel happy. You guys are so into my comment section. I really appreciate y'all feedback. But just talking to you guys and sharing with you guys feels good. Wait a minute. I didn't mind. I'm at work. Oh, zero. MU today is one whole year. Are you talking about what I think you're talking about? One whole year for, not sure what you're talking about, unless you're talking about, I don't want to say if I'm wrong. Nature is very healing, sweet one. It is. And some people think that you have to go to mountains for, I thought that's what you were talking about, Zero. I'm sorry about that. I am so sorry for your loss. And that's not easy. I don't know how you do it. If you had grief counseling or what, I don't know how you do it. And just so that you keep going. That year went fast, Zero. Wow. And I do pray for you guys in a healthy way. Y'all know I'm new to all that Christian stuff. But you've been sick? Oh no. Are you feeling better? I know you was talking about it some. But yeah, Zero, I remember when you told me, dang, it's been a year already? Whew. Yeah. Does it ever get easier? I don't know if that's I don't know. You have issues now? Is it related to what happened with your daughter, Zero? I find that solving riddles is very therapeutic. Since the Phoenix has really funny riddles and thought-provoking riddles that I really enjoy because I'm a thinker. Zero, so stress causes health problems. I'm sure, I don't know how you're managing, but I hope that you have a really good support system. I think that's every parent's fear. I know that's got to be every parent's fear, to have your child go before you. I'm sorry. It's all the stress. How are you managing your stress, Zero? You know, for me, which I would never compare my stress to your stress. When I think about some people that I've lost in a different way, not like you, Zero, but that's such a painful thing. And I think, like, dang, man, why did I do this? Why did I do that? And this is something completely separate than what I was talking about with Zero. But for me, with the time and stuff like that, but I believe that God's gonna help me keep piecing my life back together. And yeah, life could be painful and life is hard. So I just do my best to manage it and not stay in my past, because I know that if I spend too much time there, I'm going to miss what's happening right now. And it's easy for me to get caught up like that. It is, because I really have a lot to be grateful for. And when I start thinking about, oh, you know, I feel hurt by this person, I feel hurt by that person, or I made a dumb decision here or there, I really try to will that back in and stay focused and planted right here. Stress is a killer. And a lot of people do stay stuck there. And I know that it's easy to torment yourself with thoughts and not controlling those thoughts. So sometimes you need help, because there's some grief that it's unbearable. And sometimes I feel that we underestimate going to a therapist and getting professional help. But sometimes we have to do that. I got a lot of professional help, and it helped me to manage today. It just did. So could I get on this live and fight with the people and beef with them and make comments here like that? I could. But you want to know something? At the end of the day, I don't mind going to other people's channel and venting, but I don't want to do that here, because at the end of it, when I would go back and look at those streams, I did not feel good about it. I felt so depleted, and I felt like I missed my mark, because I'm telling you guys, even though I'm not sure in what capacity God's going to use me, I honestly, and I'm just chatting with you guys, I don't have a subject. I spoke a little bit about Biden, because y'all know I'm all about this election. But let me say this. I don't feel that I came this far to just be fighting with everybody, right? And the ones that want to constantly fight with me, they're just not for me. I don't know how long this is going to last. But as of right now, I just don't have it in me to fight with people online. I just don't. I forgot to set my alarm clock for tomorrow. I have to, but yeah, I gotta, oh, here we go. I was looking for this. 792 days is my sober streak. This is the longest sober streak I have had. And we all know that if I lose it, it's not coming back. Okay, it's not. I would be so devastated if I got off track. And this year is hard. I don't know what it is, but it's hard. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Prayers to Zero. That's right. Zero suffered a loss that I could never even imagine, and it can happen to any of us. So prayers to you, Zero. Zero has been an awesome friend, always encouraging me and stuff like that. But yeah, this year, getting to 3 years is going to be difficult. And there's times, don't get me wrong, listen, there's times that I want to give up. Like, give up, right? There's some dark days. This isn't a dark stream. Don't worry. Don't trauma bond with me. I'm going to just tell y'all. I do think like that. But I think about how devastated my kids would be. My son, my mom, my daughter, when she looks at me with those big brown eyes. And it's so funny. My daughter says, Mom, she goes, I have your face. I'm like, yeah, you're definitely my child. And we have such a special relationship. So even when it gets hard and I start just really feeling broken, I realize that, you know what, I have to stop crying and just be there for my kids and take really good care of myself. So with the addiction, I ended up being fairly healthy. At least on the outside, I look that way. Now, I have stomach issues from it, but I think in the grand scheme of things, I came out all right. But my stomach problems are like killer, so I can't eat a lot of stuff that I want to eat because it'll hurt my stomach. But you know what? I'm still grateful. I have my teeth. Speaking of my teeth, y'all remember that conversation with that person over on in a different platform when that lady was talking about I couldn't be an addict because my teeth are too perfect. See, it's stuff like that, and she claimed to be a healthcare professional, and I'm thinking this was over on y'all know this is over in the B sector, right? I'm like, the ignorance. Don't say that you're a healthcare professional, because some of us are suffering and you would not even know it. Y'all know my friends, wealthy friends that was using, you could not tell. And I just think that's really the stereotypes like that. Because let me tell you something, if you want to know if a person is using methamphetamines, you look at their behavior, the tweaking lifestyle, dilated pupils. Not everybody has tore up skin. The ones that have the really, really bad skin. Now, I've had healthy skin, but I took care of my skin, and I did have skin issues. Some of y'all remember my skin would peel. It was all kinds of stuff. But the pictures that you guys see of addiction are the ones they show you when they're in and out of jail. A lot of them low income, really low income. They're not the ones that's in the suburbs. I'm giving y'all something new, like not new. It's not new at all, but a different. What's the word I'm looking for? Darn it! I hate when that happens. I'm giving you guys not the stereotypical. Oh, this person's so strung out. I've never taken from anybody in my life. I pride myself on that. I have integrity, morals, and stuff like that. I could afford my addiction. Now, had I kept using, it wouldn't be the case today, because I was spending about 6 figures easily in a year, right? But with everything, give or take a few thousand, but somewhere like that. And we don't all look the same. So I think and I'm just here to bring awareness. You can't tell just by looking at a person. You just can't. Hey, Bams. I remember when you started counting. I don't count anymore, 0, but yeah, you remember when I was on day 0 and I would go back. Bless you. And I would go back and people like, oh, she's lying. She's this. They wanted to judge. That's how I know people don't understand addiction. So I'm here to set it straight, because they're like trying to say all this stuff. No, our minds are so messed up. And the relapses, I really feel that relapse is a part of recovery. Y'all think that? Y'all believe that relapse is a part of recovery? Oh, 0, you saw that chat? She was, let me tell you something, 0. Even though, were you in the chat when that happened? I told myself, I have to go back and listen to that stream, because I felt, I didn't know who turned up first, but it was just a level of ignorance. It was the level of ignorance for me. Hey, Dragon. Bams, what's good, Bams? I haven't talked to you in a minute. I was in your chat the other day. When I was up in that stream, and that lady saying that my sobriety story was fake, and I'm thinking, how dare you? That's the one thing. Y'all want to find a way to piss me off, is you tell me I didn't go through the things that I didn't go through. Let me tell you something. When something happens to you, that's your story. And when you overcome something, you be proud of that and don't let anybody tell you different. That's something that they cannot take from me. I am so proud of that, because that's not easy. You try quitting anything. Some of these, and I don't know what she looks like, but some of these thick-waisted people try to eat healthy and see if you don't crave food. Or some of these people that's addicted to marijuana. I'm not putting people down, not marijuana shaming people, but try to stop something that you're very comfortable with, and you'll see how hard it is. So I'm not letting anybody take that from me. And when she wanted to argue about my teeth and then gaslight me at the end, no, we're not doing that. We're not playing those kind of games. If I hear it, I'll always click a link and set the record straight. Not always, but I happen to like this chat that I was in. Y'all know I like in this chat, right? No, he brought me up. Lemon brought me up. If y'all don't know who he is, just use that as a story time. He brought me up saying, you know, hey, look at MU. She don't look like she used. That's not going to bother me. I don't care if you guys talk about that kind of stuff. No, that's not disrespectful. I mean, I'm a content creator. People talk. But to say that I didn't go through it and then try to use your profession. She's not even a real healthcare professional like that. She's not like a registered nurse or anything, as far as I know. And if she is, I'm sorry for her patients that she takes care of. Because we already don't get treated well when we go to the doctor a lot of times. They don't understand it. They think that, well, they understand, but there's a lot of reasons why they don't want to give us medicine. And imagine this lady thinking that a person isn't addicted because they don't look a certain way. It's just a level of ignorance for me. I did not like that at all. That's never gonna go well. Hey, Harlem. Zero said, I knew you were coming when she said your name. She was talking big shot. I have to come up with another email, y'all. If y'all been emailing me, because I get so much spam. I miss some of y'all emails. But all you gotta do is let me know. I will be there, because nobody has the right to do that. And I don't care. Let me tell you something. I kind of felt sorry for her anyway, because you're not about to you're not going to out talk an ex-tweaker at all. You don't got that much energy or stamina. We could go on for days. All right. Now that didn't leave. You're not going to wear me out in some conversation. My voice might get a little hoarse. I might have to switch my microphone if I'm dealing with the B sector, but you're not about to out talk me. One thing we could do is stay up. We have no problems with it. She got a little exasperated telling me to get off the panel. Like, get off the panel. Leave. I'm like, I'm comfortable here. You're going to have to kick me off, because we can go all day. I had another one. You messaged me on Instagram. Oh, I was out of town. I'm sorry. I've been in and out and just working. I had another one Zero, it was the level of ignorance. And then trying to gaslight at the end, talking about I'm in recovery, so she don't consider me an addict. Nah. Consider me an addict. And I was not fighting because I wanted people to say that I look like I've been on amphetamines, right? That's not it. But don't you dare tell me that I made this story up for YouTube. That's not my thing. I don't need y'all coin. Thank y'all for y'all memberships, ones that are still members, and for your donations and supporting my channel. I really appreciate you because I put a lot into our community. For real. So I do appreciate you guys. But if nothing else, please hit the like when y'all, show your girls some support. Thank y'all that share my live streams. I'm just your girl. I'm just your home girl. I don't put on the air for you guys. I just come out here and chat. Transparent. That's the best thing I can give y'all. Because I really do care about how you guys are doing and stuff like that. Hi, Deborah. But I had another one. Yeah, some of y'all know who she is. I'm going to spare her. I'm not going to mention her name because it's not about her. She went through, but this is one thing I don't like. Don't go through something and then put somebody else down for going through your struggle, because you're not any better than anybody else at all. We all go through stuff. And this lady who did the 12, and I use that term loosely, whatever, did the 12-step program, had the nerve. She would go platform to platform attacking me, talking about my kids and all those things. And then I hit her on the platform. I was on the same platform with her a few days ago. For her to have the nerve to try to bring up my past, try to say I wasn't sober, it's like the nerve of people. And these granny gangsters need to sit down somewhere, okay? Take care of your grandbabies. Because what I don't like, especially when you get to a certain age, like a age like that, why are you spending your last days fighting online and fighting with MU? It's Sunday, I can talk a little ish. And to this person who sat in the chat, and then somebody in the chat was like, hey, didn't you borrow money from MU? So for me to be all addicted and all these things, they don't have any problems asking me for stuff. So I'm supposed to be a bad person? No, this stuff is all fake. I don't listen to people. Don't let other people validate you. Don't let other people tell you anything about yourself, because you know who you are. And the people that's judging you don't have as much as you. They have the same problems as you do. And they're putting you down because there's something in themselves that they're not happy. And that's just what it is. That's just how it is. Every obstacle that was thrown in my way, I've overcome. They wanted my kids gone, I have my kids. Didn't want me in a relationship, in a strong relationship. And that's the beauty of sobriety. So even though it's hard and it's a lot of work, it's so worth it, because all the pieces just kind of is falling in place. But I wish I could say that the cravings never came back. And I wish I could say to you guys that I can 100% say that I will never relapse. Now, I do feel that way, that I'll never relapse, but I can't really say that because addiction is tricky. And if you aren't mindful of your triggers, then you can run into a relapse. And think about how happy people would be if I did that. Yeah, sounds good, but nah, we're not gonna do that. Now, yeah, we're not gonna do that. No, I still get cash outs with people offering me drugs and stuff like that, which I think is pretty pitiful. Do I refund them? Nah, I just keep them. I just keep the cash out. So whatever. So if y'all see any receipts of somebody saying that, hey, they sent me money for dope, they did. But I simply, if you're going to send me money, then I'm going to take it, period. I didn't feel the need to return it. So it is what it is. But y'all could tell I'm sober. Y'all look at me in my eyes all the time. So what else? How are you guys doing? Did any of you watch what competition was it lately? The natural challenge, the natural face challenge, whatever. That was kind of funny. Some instances. Keep all the money, zero. I keep the money. They're going to send it to me. I'm not going to buy anything. I just say thank you. I just say thank you and keep it moving. That's it. I think it's sad, but whatever. So yeah, there's a lot going on. The clean eating challenge. What else did I notice that was going on online? Friendships falling apart to the end, and the nasty people started crap. Oh, so I was in and out. She had asked me to judge. That would have been a fun contest to judge, but yeah, no, on the weekends I leave. I do my thing, and I need that little mini vacay. But what happened at the end? The competition. Yeah, I don't know what happened at the end. I know that I did catch a part of Shuffy's stream where she was talking about, how she wanted to win and stuff like that. And I was trying to cheer her up. I think that I think she did a good job. I did see her. I believe I did see all the contestants, but I didn't really see the end because, Elle thought she should have won, as well as chat. The chat thought that Lovely should have won. Zero. Let me look. Let me see what Lovely looks like. I think that Lovely. Who was that one that got disqualified? For the Oh, chat web thought she should have won. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Let me look to see what Lovely was looking like. Let me see. Oh wait. Examples Pizarro's. That was how long was the stream? Okay, let me take a look. Okay, so that first person was really pretty. They all did, you know what? Coming on here completely like just whatever. Now I get online and just whatever, but y'all know I like my thick bushy eyebrows. So I would have had to not wear my eyebrows. Chat rep came in a muumuu. Zero, I want a muumuu though. Hey, Manzala, it's good seeing you. Alone as the flyest. Look at my dog. My dog is getting so old. So you didn't like chat reps look? Okay, let me look at we're just chatting, Manzala. I gave comment to her earlier. Now I'm just shooting a ish with y'all. Look at my dog. Okay, like I'm gonna see these looks. Okay, let's take a look at this natural challenge. Okay, so the first person I see, man, these are some. Hold on. I'm not gonna share them. Who was that first person? Is that the bush? I don't remember her ever coming up. I think that everybody looks really nice. So y'all don't like muumuus? I wanted to get a muumuu ever since I seen Miss Tita in a mood. So if y'all don't know, Tita Talks is she's a content creator and she would wear like muumuus and stuff like that, and she would share her day. Awesome content creator. Yeah, Wanzella, this is Blue. But Blue is going, he has an infection in his eye, and so he's a little grumpy right now. Okay. Lovely looks nice, but who started the drama? Was it Lovely? See, but here's the thing with this competition. It didn't cost anything to enter, so I don't really understand. Like this should have been won without the drama, but you know how it is, how it goes. Yeah, this is Blue. You know how it is. This competition didn't cost anything, so. And then, okay, so I was asked to judge, and then when I wasn't gonna go on my trip because we had some problems, but we worked it all out. I wanted to join it. I wanted to get in there because I honestly felt that this was one competition I could win. So those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, there was a natural, what do you call it? A natural look or a natural contest where you just came on like natural. So that would have been fun because I wear natural nails, natural whatever. And I just thought it would be cool. But anyways, when I saw the contestants, I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have won that. You had Just Read My Book with all that hair. You had there was one that I wasn't familiar with. Her name started with the M. I can't remember, but she was just really pretty. And then, yeah. Now, I was about to win that competition. All right, so whatever. Chat rap. I thought she did a good job. I don't know. I don't know. But it didn't cost anything, so it would have been fun to just jump in there and have some fun, stuff like that. But oh well. I'll just sit myself at home. Just watch when the chat starts. Okay. I'll have to watch that. So that would probably be towards the end of the stream. Okay, so Mina Kate, I was in her chat. I was in Pizza's chat when it happened. Because even though I was in her chat, I wasn't listening to a lot of it because when I'm with a certain person, let me see her last name. Mina S. Mina S. So I'm just looking at like part of the stream right now. So Mina K-Fit, Coolin so cute. So yeah. I was not about to win that competition. She had a big fluffy fro. Yeah, it was fun. But the drama, I'm interested. Because what was there to be upset about? Like, it cost nothing to enter. That's what I told chat rep. It didn't cost y'all anything. It was like, let me peek it. Let me go on mute real fast, and then I'll unmute it. Hold on.
You want for a reaction? Feel free. Even in arcade, I was bothered myself because I was looking. Stop doing that. Don't.
Hey, I wasn't on mute right now. Y'all could hear it. Good night, Deborah. I'm sorry. I thought I was on mute. I was trying to find the timestamp. Good night, Deborah. Have a good night. I have to listen to that. So Treasure Lane was up there. That's right. He showed his eyes, his brown eyes and stuff. That sounds. The ladies had nice hair. You should have entered. You know what? I wanted to enter. I was asked to judge. That would have been fun to judge. But I was away, so that would have been fun. I need to have more fun, y'all. So y'all doing all right? I'll have to watch that one. I'm gonna try to stream up until this trip. You wanna go outside? I'm gonna try to come live because we gotta do the stream about Project 2025, which came up the other day, and I don't want to do those streams late. I want to do them earlier, but this week I have a lot going on since I'm flying to Wisconsin this week on Thursday. I just gave out my whole itinerary. Ain't nobody about to bother me in Wisconsin. My mom lives in a very isolated. Y'all not about to. We good. What's good, Mob Only Uncut? I'm just chatting with y'all late in the night. I'm up. I have to be up in 5 hours for school. What was I talking about? Oh, so we got to do Project 2025 because I said I was going to do that stream, and then there was another one that somebody was asking me to do. I can't remember. Y'all just put them in my comment section since we have these small chats now. So put them in my comment section and I'll fire up a stream. But I've been getting a little nervous coming live, and it's because I know that I need a better setup. I know that I need to do slides and stuff. I know, but we're going to upgrade. Don't worry. Just give me the time. And my videos are hit or miss. I'm hoping y'all get my messages, and the stuff that I make lives about are things that just really get to me, y'all. I'll be watching these videos, and there's a lot of things that go on in this world that's like, is this really happening in 2024? So because I am sober now, I am very involved with stuff. So I've been trying to like make little video clips and stuff like that to kind of, keep people abreast with what's going on. Why did my mind go blank? Yeah. Glad you're all alive. Just wanted to see you smile. I have a big smile on my face. I'm about to be an aunt again. My brother's having his first baby, and I'm gonna fly home so I'm gonna go to the gender reveal party and celebrate his birthday. So yeah, I'll be in Wisconsin for a few days, and I gotta fly right back and get ready to take my kids on a vacation the following week. So we got a lot of stuff that's going on, you guys. But this is what life is all about. I'm telling you, I go to other streams too, and I want to hear some mess, and I want to not think about life. I do it too. Don't think I don't. Y'all see me up in those chats, popping my big head in those chats. But we got to protect our, I got to protect my peace and be mindful, because when I tell you, if I can make 3 years in sobriety, I'm like, it's starting to add up, y'all. And I know it's not a lot because people got years, but for me, it's a lot. It's like, dang, I feel so good because it's just so different. I could not have went to school a year ago at all. I wasn't there. I never thought I would finish school. I was offered a job today to teach Pilates. But here's the thing, I'm used to working for myself. If I teach, it's going to have to be for myself, or I'm going to have to invest or partner with somebody in the business. I'm not used to really working for anybody else. But when I went to school, I said I was going to do something different, work for somebody so I can work with addicts. So that was my goal. I accomplished that goal. And now, so I'm back in school to finish this certification program. And then next month, I finish my psychology degree. I start that. So just keep me in y'all prayers or y'all thoughts, because it's not easy. Every morning I wake up and I'm afraid to get out of bed, right? My anxiety gets that bad. And I have to turn on a podcast and go for a walk. And that's how I start my day every day. Like, the beginning of the day is hard for a lot of people because when we sleep, we're vulnerable, right? We don't really think about it. Our mind goes. Hopefully, if you go into a deep REM sleep and then you wake up and it's like, it can be overwhelming, like with everything you have to do in a day. And if you don't do it, it's going to cause anxiety and depression. There's my beautiful sis. Hey, Krista. You did a good job. Oh, Krista, wait a minute. I got a question for you. Hang on. I like smaller chests like this, Benzella. I started off like this. I used to have, it got messy. We were at 400 or 500, 600 when I was in a lot of drama. But I started off only talking to 8 or 10 of y'all, and I really missed it a lot. So much so that I created another channel to have it, and now I can't get into that channel. So I don't mind talking to you guys. I'm here. I'll check in with you guys, but look out for my uploads though. Because I know y'all name and we can talk and we can have chats and stuff like that, and I can express myself in ways that I couldn't really before, because I would be angry. I would say something, somebody would respond, and then I'd have to fire up a video and respond, and it was back and forth, and my commentary got lost in all that mess, and I never really, not everybody is going to be interested in the stuff I'm talking about now, and that's all right. Mob. Krista, okay, Krista, I'm glad you're here because we were just looking at this competition. Sis, did you use Lysol on your face? Krista, I was in the chat when you did that. I don't know if you saw my laughing emojis. You don't really look at the chat. Yeah, I'm just chatting with you. On Sunday, Wednesday, we don't really have a subject. We just talk about whatever. I used to cover the sectors, but I don't want to do that at all anymore. And Sundays. Water is the best. Water is the best for what? To drink? Or okay, Krista, so just Krista was in the natural beauty contest, and they had to wipe their use a face wipe to show their that they weren't wearing makeup, and she didn't have one, so she used a Lysol wrap and a Lysol wipe. And I'm thinking, only Krista. Some people said she was trolling. I think that's just my sis. I love my sis. She cracks me up, but she wanted to win. I think, girl, Krista, you looked beautiful. We're both BBWs, and she's just a beautiful woman. Okay. That was fun. I really had fun. It's too bad, but y'all know what the sector gives over there. It was bound to be some drama. It's 4:00 a.m. in the morning. I'm taking my niece to work. Hey, Water X, drive safe. Oh yeah. She really did. She looked good. Krista looked good. She did her thing. They all looked good. I have to say, this competition, there is not one person where I'd be like, oh, you know what, she looked I think all the women, you know what, it takes a lot to do that. Now, the one that got disqualified, who was that, TG? It just made me laugh, y'all, because I was thinking that's something that I would do or whatever. I don't know. But, I kind of like the natural nail thing. It was fun. I'm glad that you guys enjoy that. I mean, now that's commentary. Have a competition, stuff like that. That's fun. But I don't know, you guys. What else is on your mind? Y'all see, I am happy, and I did not realize what happiness. I'm content. I'm happy. I'm like, when you are in addiction, I started thinking about that lady that was saying that I was not really on drugs. I didn't like that, because now you're messing with my audience of my testimony, because I want y'all to know what God brought me out of. So just because I don't look like what I went through, don't do that. Mm-mm. God has delivered me, and when he did, he has restored me, right? And this person that said I was not really addicted, I wasn't that bad. I don't like that kind of stuff, you guys. I just don't. I would never tell you guys that what you went through was not that bad. And 20 years is a long time. That the only thing you can't get back is time. That's 2 decades of my life. I'm not talking about the times that I was pregnant. As this person that was attacking my sobriety like to say, oh, I use drugs with my kids. I didn't use drugs with my kids. I wouldn't have my kids. But besides that, I did struggle. And so it's not easy. I just lost my point of view. The point I was going to make. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So you get used to just things being crazy. And then for a while, I'm like, damn, there's that boredom. Things are just normal. I don't have all these people trying to make, I mean, just things are normal. I'm not meeting people. I'm not doing, well, I have met people, but we didn't go live about it. Life is just pretty normal and calm, and I'm feeling great. And the weird thing was feeling pain, like emotional pain. So I was like, what's this? And I didn't realize that's what all of y'all felt. It was like, okay, I'm sad. Why do I feel sad? And oh wait, let me put up my bed. I think this is my sis. And I had to realize that we all go through those emotions. So you still have days like that, but you learn how to deal with it. And I didn't get that because I would always self-medicate. So that's just what it is. Hey sis.
Hey, it's
That's
me.
you. Okay. Hey there.
Hi. I said, I said I had to red ball it up because I was way back in your chat, and I was like, I was so far back, you were getting some water and mixing your collagen, and I was
Oh,
like,
you were so far back. I was like, what are you talking about? Water? Like, are you singing the Tyler song? Like, what's going on with you? Yeah, nah. You know, I gotta have my collagen.
yes, and I'm like, wait a minute, Krista, I touched the thing. I'm like, how in the heck I'm way back here?
I've been doing that too. I'll make a comment or I'll hear something, and I'm responding, and I'm like, okay, nobody. I'm like way off. Yeah.
I apologize. Oh my
No, you
God.
good. I just didn't know what you was talking about. I have to start my day with I have to start my stream with collagen because whew,
Yes.
relax. Some people take the pill. I haven't tried the pill. I just do the powder for it because it's easy to dissolve. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you got me, and I've been sharing that out with my family. So we're all also doing the collagen now. My
Yay! You're gonna
sis,
like it. You're gonna love
yes,
it.
I have noticed the difference in anything that will help me deal with pain. Yeah,
That's what
girl.
people don't realize. It helps with pain. It helps with like joints and muscle. Damn, my hair got stuck in my cup. Joint and muscle pain,
Yeah.
and it does for me. Okay, so my skin, because with the amphetamines, whatever. I'm
Uh-huh.
not using the other word for algorithm purposes, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
You lose like a lot of elasticity, and it really damages your skin. And so, besides like my skincare, it was the collagen that kind of gave me that healthy glow again.
Okay.
Whatever. I just
Okay.
think we got like you're gonna find benefits that you didn't expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, see zero. Oh, zero does the powder too, and it helps with skin and hair. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It was like there was only so much because some people think that okay, let me just use a cream that says collagen, but it's got to be on the inside. That's what's getting it to work. You want to go outside?
Wow.
So you're gonna like it, Krista. I'm glad that you got them
Oh,
using it.
yes, I have. And thanks for the compliment for the challenge. Oh my God, girl.
Krista, you gotta tell us about this Lysol though.
I have I have forgot to bring something in the room to wipe my face.
Krista, they were so y'all, Krista. I was like, no, they were saying she was trolling, but I know her. No, she
I
wasn't.
didn't think it was such a big deal. I was
It's
just
a
like,
big deal.
I said, if anything, people are probably just gonna laugh at me. I don't care. They're gonna probably talk.
You made me fall out the clouds. Y'all didn't even know I was there. You're not happy
And
that I fell out the clouds.
then everybody was like, was she trolling? I'm like, hell no. I didn't have nothing to wipe my face.
I know she wasn't trolling y'all, but I was like, no, I was yelling at the screen. I was yelling at the screen so hard. I woke up.
I
Oh my
felt
god.
so bad for the young lady that was in back after me. She was like, "Oh my God, the Lysol things were really whatever word she used, but like she was really like kind of like devastated or whatever." And I'm just like, "Oh shoot, I didn't mean to upset anybody," and you know, but
Oh, so funny. Krista, you had me dying because I was like, I wanted to judge when she asked me, but I couldn't judge. Then I'm like, well,
okay,
then I wanted to be in it. And
yeah.
I was like watching it. And when you did that, I was like, damn. I didn't even think about it. I forget I'm in the clouds and I just start typing, but I put all kind of laughing emojis up in that chat. I'm like, no, please don't do girl.
You know
Krista's
what?
just funny though. She has this innocence about her. Zero said the main thing is elasticity. Elasticity, that's right. That collagen will help
Yes,
your skin in ways that you will not imagine. Look at this healthiness.
yeah.
But Krista, besides
Okay.
the Lysol thing,
Yes.
she's confident. She gets close to that camera. Y'all
Yeah.
see, she is very. That's one of the things I love about you, sis, is that confidence that you have, and like you know that you're a beautiful woman,
Mhm.
and you're not ashamed of that. You're very sensual, but I think you did the darn thing, and if it wasn't for that Lysol, I was all the way with you. Besides that,
Sorry.
girl, did
And
your
you know
face
what? I
burn
made
after
sure
that?
that, huh?
Did your face burn?
No. Mm-mm. Because right after that, the camera clicked off. Because I know she wanted us to stay on the camera, have our cameras on, but she gave me permission to turn my camera off. So I went. My bathroom is right next to my bedroom, so
Uh-huh.
I just went in there and washed my face real quick and patted dry. I was fine. I was fine.
See, I have very sensitive skin. I used to use. Oh my god, my dog just let out a big old belch. I used to use essential oils. I still do. So I forgot. I keep forgetting to tell y'all. So I do use tea tree on my skin regularly. So I don't get. That's how I keep myself from getting skin tax and stuff. It is the tea tree oil. I just put it on the pad and stuff. But I used to use like lavender and all those things, and it would break the heck out of my skin. My skin is so sensitive.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that I was listening to some of the ladies, and I mean, if it's what works for them, it's what works for them. But I was listening to some of the ladies when they were saying that they do this, they do that, they do that. And I'm thinking, when you put all that stuff
That's too
in
much.
your skin,
Less
in
is
your
more.
pores,
It's too
then
much.
it has to come out. And when it come out, it's not going to come out in the same form that you
No.
put it in there. It's going to come out in pimples and bumps, and it's going to turn into a toxin to release itself. And people don't realize that. And
It's a
they don't
lot.
realize it's a lot. And like I see some people, they say, "Oh, I scrub my face." They use the brush scrubbers and stuff. And I'm like, "Oh my God, you are tearing. Do you know how sensitive your face is?"
Really? So do
Like,
you do like I have that brush like I use a soft brush. I don't use a hard one to exfoliate. Or sometimes I'll use like every now and again I'll use the beads. So you don't do anything like that? Is that too hard on your face too?
Yeah, I don't do any of those
Okay.
things. Yeah.
Okay.
Only thing I put on my face is a white towel and warm water.
White towel and
That's
warm
it.
water.
And once a week on Sundays, I take the Dove soap
Uh-huh.
and I'll wash my face with the Dove soap, and then I rinse it off real good. But I only do that once a week.
Once a
Um,
week.
j-
So that's your so with the washcloth, that exfoliates in itself because of the texture and it's
right.
gentle.
Well, and it's a soft towel. But what I mean by it's a white towel is because I don't use anything with like on my face with a dye in it. Like the color towels. You know, I and plus, it helps to know that this is for your body if it's a color towel and the other ones is for your face. Because some people wash their face with their same towel that they wash their whole body with, and they don't realize that.
They don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they don't know.
you'd be
Yeah,
surprised.
I know, and it's weird how much people don't know. But what I
Yeah.
did, Wanzilla, why do you say you owe me an apology?
Who,
Wanzala.
me? Oh.
Wanzala said, I owe, my dog just tripped over my backpack. I owe you an apology. Why? So I did start. So my skin, I felt like, okay, now I work really hard on my skin. And I just started that double cleansing method, the Korean skincare.
Okay.
I didn't like it at first. Now that's not something I plan on doing every day because I don't want to go around looking like a glass. But I that's what it does. It's known to give you like that glassy look. But I do like the double cleansing method. I just thought
Is it for your body or for your face?
it's for your face and like your what do you
Oh,
call this area? The deck. What do you call that?
okay.
This area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I can't
The
even think.
yeah,
It's
it
four
starts with
o'clock
D.
here.
I can't pronounce it. So I started doing that. Now at first I didn't like it, but after about the third day, I'm like, ooh, because I was starting to get a few blemishes, like it's like blackheads, whatever. So it took care of that, and now I'm like, oh, my
Uh-huh.
skin's clear again. So I did do that. But other than that, simple is more. Tea tree oil. Oh, vitamin E. Vitamin E, guys.
Oh, vitamin E is good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
helps. Dove is
I
great for
use
the face.
vitamin
I
E
didn't know
like on
that.
my feet.
You what?
I said I use vitamin E on my feet.
Really? I never thought about
Uh,
that.
it helps to like like in the summer when we wear like our sandals and flip flops and our skin, because now it's exposed to the elements. Our skin gets That's how you get like the dead skin and stuff on your feet, you know. So after I do my feet, which I just simply do them like every time I take get out the shower, I just take the little Pullman's rock around it.
Good night,
But
bird bird.
yeah, but I just rub a little bit of the vitamin E on there, and it keeps your feet nice and soft.
Do you use socks like with that?
I
But
don't
when
I
you
don't want my feet
I don't
covered.
yeah, I don't know. See, for me, because my skin is so sensitive, I hardly wear chunkless like the sandals. I hardly wear them, and I wear
Oh,
a long sleeve shirt only to keep my because I'm in a desert. It's hot, so
okay.
I don't really have my skin exposed to the sun as much.
Yeah.
But I
Well, see,
understand.
I don't.
I'll try that.
Yeah. I you know, we don't get the sun like you get the sun. You know, here in upstate New York, it's like we have sunny days, but we have more cooler weather like all the time. Like right
So it's not
now.
like hot. Like here, we have
Yeah,
a
we don't get
dry
hot,
heat.
hot.
Oh, we got fires right now, y'all. And it's a
Oh,
hundred and like today it was like 120, and it's just
oh
hot.
God. I wouldn't be able to.
So
When we get 90-degree weather, like 2 or 3 days in a row, we be about ready to die here. We be like, when is it gonna cool off? We can't stand it. Ah.
sleep well, bird. Have a great Monday.
Hey, Berber. Hey, everybody in the chat. I forgot to say again.
But
But
yeah, but you guys are on the coast, so it gets humid, right?
sometime we haven't even been having a lot of that. Actually, like right now, I just turned my fan off because it's freaking cold in here,
Man, my
and
son
I only
keeps
got
us.
my
It's
and I only
cold in
got
my house too, but because we keep our air at 67, and then my son got all these fans on.
yeah. See, it's I haven't even had my air conditioner on. I have the portable one. I was gonna buy like a regular one where you have to get somebody to come over every year, put it in the window, take it out. And I'm just like, I'll just get a portable one, something I could do myself, you know.
Do you have
And
swamp coolers out there? Do you guys use swamp coolers?
a Trump cooler?
A swamp cooler?
No,
Yeah, I
what
don't know
is
if
that?
I don't have one, but when I was in rehab, they had I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a cooler that you put
Uh-huh.
water in, or I don't know if you put no, you don't put water in it. But I think water. Let me look this thing up.
Oh, it
Anyways, they
kind of
use
like
swamp
missed it out.
coolers.
It
Wanzala
like,
has a question for you. Wait, let me highlight it. She doesn't look at the chat like that. Is that upstate New York weather is beautiful? Okay, wait.
yes, upstate.
Oh shoot! Wait a minute.
What's the question?
The question is that upstate New York weather as brutal as I've heard at Krista?
Oh, you mean in the winter time? Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to play with it. We're right next to Canada. It's really
You guys
cold.
are next to Cat. Oh, that's right, you are.
Yeah, Canada is right over the bridge.
Okay, let me show y'all this swamp cooler for those y'all don't know. But you put it. Okay, so it goes like in the window. Why
Oh,
am I even showing y'all this? Not like y'all gonna do it, but I'd never seen anything like it, and it was so hot. But they would turn on a swamp cooler, and it would like I'm sure, yeah, maybe I'll call it something else.
okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll call it something else. Okay, let me toggle this up.
I just have the stand-up fans and it oscillates and you know.
Let me see if I can make it bigger. They look like this. Y'all know, oh wait, let me move that. Oh, hold on. I don't know if she's looking at chat. Y'all, can y'all see that? No?
I can't really see it. Let's see.
Can you see it?
Oh. Oh,
So,
in the window, you
yeah.
mean?
Wait,
Yeah, that's the air conditioner.
why do they call it swamp coolers?
I don't know. I never heard of that before. Yeah, I don't that's the one I was telling you about that I don't have. I
Purchase
didn't
a
want
new
one of
window?
those in my window because then you got to get somebody to lift it up and put it in there. Get somebody to lift it up and take it back out. I just have a portable one that's on wheels
So it must be
and
the
you
same thing because these are portable,
oh, okay.
right? Yeah, it's portable. Okay, hold on.
But the portable one, it's it's on wheels and it just stands up like in a corner and you just put it in the
Can you see it now? Hold on.
yeah, see that's a window air conditioner. Yeah, that's not the portable one though. Yeah.
Wait.
Like at my house, I had central air where it just,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what
But
we have.
in our apartments, in these apartments that I moved into once I sold my home, they don't have the air condition. And really, like with my back and everything, the air conditions really aren't good for me. Um,
I heard that it's not good because of the artificial air, right? Somebody had told me that.
yeah, it
Um,
really bothers my back real bad.
oh,
Yeah.
I guess Ken Gonzala is asking if it's by Niagara Falls.
Yep. I'm in between Niagara Falls and Canada. Yes.
Ooh, pretty. Yeah, that's a window unit, Gonzala. I
Yeah.
don't
That's
have
the one.
anything like that. I didn't know what that. I'm like, why would I want a big swamp thing in my window? I don't like that. But
Right. See, I don't like that.
uh,
Mm-mm. And
but
but
yeah,
see,
we
I
call
got the
it swamp
one.
cooler, so I don't know what y'all call it. You
See, I
guys,
got the little portable one. Look up a portable air conditioner,
okay.
and you just put the thing in your window. You let it down, and it looks like the vacuum thing that be on your dryer.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that you have. But I got mine like in the corner, tucked away. I'm all about everything looking nice and pretty. So,
Yeah, you are, sis. You gotta have to give me some decorating tips if you ever come out here. Oh, so this goes
oh,
in your house, so this doesn't have to be in your window?
right. Let me see which
Why
how
is
it
it
is.
so big? Okay.
No, mine's is little. I don't know what. what they're
Okay, wait, let me
what you
toggle one. And they have some that's for the outdoors.
oh,
I'm
I don't
learning.
know. Yeah, mine's is an indoor portable air condition. And it's so sleek and small. It doesn't make noise. It got the remote
It
control.
looks nice.
Yeah.
And it has a remote control. Yeah, I bet your house is really nice, Krista.
Yeah, I have to show you guys one day. Now that I've proven that I'm not in a wheelchair for Pam,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can't believe. Wait, does it look like this? Do I need to toggle
I
myself?
can't really see it, babe. I still can't see it.
Okay, wait. Let me
Oh,
make my.
mine's like sit on the floor. Mine's
So
is really small. I'm gonna um I'm gonna take a picture of mine one day and I'm gonna put it on
okay,
my what you call it. Yeah. Because they have different kinds now, but
they
because mine's
do.
is about like 2 years old. Yeah. And they got like the little air things on it. Oh my God, that thing will cool your a whole house off.
Really? We need that. I need
I
that out
love
here.
it.
Like, yeah, it
I've
gets
only
so.
used
I
I
hate
bought
being
it like
hot.
2 years ago. And the day it was one of our hottest days. And when the guy brought it out the box, brand new, brought it into the house, showed me how it was, put it in the window, how to empty it and all that great stuff. So right after he left, I'm like, Dag, it's getting too cold. I'm turning this thing off. Do you know I've never had to use that thing again?
Really?
No, it never gets that hot.
That's nice. Let me see how
Well,
my feet.
it's nice, but it's just sitting here now.
Yeah, but it's better to have it and not. Well, I don't like being
Yeah.
hot. When I get too hot, I'll go in the pool. But our pool is heated year round. I don't like that.
Oh, yeah. I don't like to be too hot because I start getting all like, ugh,
Yeah,
crazy
it's not
looking and stuff.
comfortable. It's
Yeah.
like when I had my house, we would heat the pool. That hardly not that much because to heat the pool was like $200 each time. So whatever. But here I'm like, okay, the pool's heated year round. I think that's dumb because it's so hot. So when I go swimming, I feel like I'm jumping in this bath water. Then imagine you have that hot sun on you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, my son likes it, but I don't like that. My son jumps in the jacuzzi still. I told him he's gonna pass out. Oh, I don't know. I lost Krista. Maybe her phone died or something. I got like close to y'all right now. But yeah, our pool. I stay in the pool. I think that Krista's phone right just died. But I'm glad that she answered the question about that Lysol. She gave me life when I tell you she did that. I crack up every time I think about that. That was a fun competition, but I had to watch the drama. I don't know, y'all. Um, yeah, I don't know. So life is just lifing, and having fun, and just doing my thing. But I really enjoy talking with y'all. I like chilling. Krista is my sis. When I tell you, she cracks me up. She fights. She'll stick up for herself. I see her, and here she comes. What's up?
I'm sorry. I touched, I'm on my phone, right?
I
And
figured.
I went to grab my charger to plug the phone back in, and because I was on the other side of the room, and I went to grab the charger and I ended up pressing the arrow key and it blinked me right off.
I
And I'm
do
like,
that
oh,
all the damn
Jesus,
time. My
I'm so
battery for my
sorry.
computer, I didn't know you had to replace your battery. So my battery doesn't really charge. Actually, my computer is on its last leg. I'm surprised it's even working right now. But
Okay.
so it doesn't charge. And then when I turned it on today, it said I needed to replace my battery. How much is a computer battery? That's like,
Oh, I remember that happened to me once where I couldn't even unplug my laptop because it would
really?
automatically shut off because it kept saying it needed a new battery.
So I guess if they
And
just go old then sometimes.
yeah, I don't know. And then the one day I shut it off and it wouldn't come back on.
Mm.
And
So you
so,
had to replace the battery because they get old.
yeah, and I took one of the batteries out of my other laptops that I had, and I would put that in there, but it would still keep saying that it had to charge, and then after a while that battery stopped working because I would have to take it out and put it in the other laptop to charge the battery. And eventually, like when I moved here, I just got rid of those laptops. I was like, you know
You just
what?
got rid of them. I
Yeah.
am glad that you're dropping your link more.
Who, me?
I know that you don't do a panel show, but it's fun when you do sometimes. Let me read this from Water X. Water X says, "You're surrounded by too much heat. The pool water is warm in the sun." Yeah, I felt so dehydrated. I couldn't stay in the pool that long. Now, when I get in the pool, I'm doing my laps, y'all, because I'm trying to keep my waist snatched. Okay, but
Okay. Did you find out if you were a BBW or not?
I am a BBW. You didn't hear me say that you're my sis. You were way behind in the chat. I said, "There's my sis. We're both BBWs." I said,
You are not.
"Yes, I am, Chris. Oh my goodness!" And you never lose that smile. No, I'm not gonna lose my smile.
You are not a BBW.
Okay, so Krista, listen.
What?
Yes, I'm a BBW. No, let me tell you something about Krista. Krista, hold on. So she don't feel alone. I mean, it's like we're I don't know what the hell.
I wish the chat. Would y'all please tell MU she is not a big. You're a beautiful woman, yes, but you're not a big beautiful woman.
What are you talking about, Chris? I gotta remind you.
BBW is a big beautiful woman. Big, BIG.
Mm-hmm. So
you're just a BW.
Listen, no, oh my goodness, look at when I do my BMI. When I use a BMI calculator, I'll show y'all. Y'all want to see it? So I put in my. Okay, so y'all know the BBW, the BMI calculator. All right, let me calculate this because y'all know. Yeah, look at my my upload. I just did a video about food, talking about food addictions. We'll revisit it. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about right now. So when I do my BMI calculator, it's gonna say that I'm overweight. Watch.
Oh God.
It is.
Those things will say that even if you're like 10 pounds overweight.
Krista, when I tell you, so okay, so we have curves. I got hips and thighs, and
no, MU. I got real hips and thighs and rump a thump thump.
What's the thump? Wait, Krista, how tall are you?
I am 5'1".
Oh, and you're more. So Krista's shorter than me. I'm close to Wanzella. I'm telling you, that's what the calculator says. Now I'll do it for y'all.
I gotta go to the chat. I tried to just stay on you. I gotta go to the chat and see what they say.
Most of your body have to be busty as well. You know what? Y'all just see me sitting down. Y'all know
you are a beautiful size. You are just a nice size.
So when you say BB, okay, let me Google this. BBW image.
I got my glasses on now. I can see.
Okay, so Water X said, Krista, you're a BBW. Okay, let me look.
Yes.
Let's see if I have a body.
Thank you, Water X.
Oh,
yes,
wait a minute. Okay, Krista, let's see if you agree with this. Y'all don't talk about my nose. I ain't getting my nose done until I get close to this trip. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so let's see if y'all agree with this. Does anybody in the chat agree that I'm a BBW? We all know that I'm squishy as hell, slim, thick. Okay, so let me show you these. Why are these white women on here?
White women can be BBWs. Yeah, there's white women as BBWs. Yeah.
Okay. So is this? Can y'all see it, or y'all want me to separate it?
Oh wait, let me go back to the part.
I can do it one by one. Yes.
Right. Those are BBWs.
These are BBWs?
Mm-hmm. See, like some are tall, some are short. They're hippie. Now she would be more like a SS BBW.
And what does that stand for again?
That stands for supersized BBW.
Oh, let me tell you something. I do like.
I
Did y'all
just
know that
seen
there's
that
a?
on here. BBWs.
She's beautiful.
It,
I like
what
this
do you
dress.
have
Can
on
y'all
your
see me
thing?
dressed like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let me
Yeah,
look at
those are
it.
BBWs. And you got BBW on your thing. BBW number 2.
I had to remind you. God.
I just seen that. You know, I didn't have no glasses on earlier.
Girl, look at this. Now this. Okay, you guys. What do you think about this?
Now she's a BBW, but she's kind of big. Is she pregnant? I think she's pregnant though, right?
It just says plus size BBW. Oh, she even calls herself a BBW. I thought
Yes.
BBW stood for big black woman or beautiful. No,
No.
wouldn't. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so it don't stand for that. Because I was like,
Uh-uh.
what would white women be? BW? Oh, I guess it's not. Did y'all
No,
know
no.
that?
It's a lot of
It's big
people thought it's,
beautiful woman, right? Big
yeah,
beautiful.
it's
Oh, so it
big,
has
beautiful woman.
MU. You're more of a slim thick. Okay, I'll take that. Now that I'm looking at
Yeah.
the BMI measurement is for white girl. Oh, okay, WS, because the BMI calculator says that I'm overweight. Okay, so big, beautiful woman. I learned something new. And
Yeah,
there's,
that's a big, beautiful woman. Yeah, because see, you got the nice breasts. So,
but
that's
y'all
really
forget
nice.
about my hips and my hips, my hips and my thighs. Okay, so some of these, hang on, y'all. So this would be a S. The other one, hold on. This one is the S one, right?
Yeah, she would be considered a super size. Yeah, so she's a SS
Oh,
BBW. That means super
okay. What about
size.
this one?
She's a super size.
Really? Okay, let me find one that's
Yeah.
not super size. I'm looking for the normal ones. Okay, what about this?
She's a BBW.
She's a BBW. And
Yeah.
this is my shape, y'all.
You is not as thick as that girl.
Are you sure?
Girl. I'm positive. She looks cute, but no, you're not thick like that. Mm-mm.
Why do I maybe I
See, you
Lord.
just thinking about your boobs. They nice, but you ain't got all of that
So
dump a dump 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 dump.
see you have curves
Yeah.
and so you're still shapely, so that's why you're a BBW. Because there's some people that's just but you still have your shape and stuff.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
I
makes them a BBW. I get it.
yeah.
Like when I see this, I like it.
Yeah, that's a
Right?
BBW.
Okay, we
Yeah.
got it. We got it. We got
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, that's a BBW.
And you sure
And I
about that
mean,
other one?
and even if a lady don't have like really nice rounded out hips and that lemon shape and stuff,
Like this.
it
This would
doesn't matter.
be
A BBW.
BBW. We
Hmm.
got it.
Yeah. So even if you don't have that, it doesn't you know what Jackson said SSBBW. Yeah, like there's a lot of guys like my one sister, she's a SSBBW. My
You're
youngest sister.
she's a SSBBW.
Mm-hmm. Because she weighs over 450 pounds.
I'm 5'4" water X. Wow. So she's uh-huh. And is
Yeah,
she
she's
like are all so a BBW, would you define BBWs as mostly confident?
um yeah, I think I would because a lot of women that will go around and just let you know that they're BBWs. Um, back in the day they used to just say voluptuous or like the older black women used to call it stout. They used to say you
Stout.
was
I haven't
stout.
heard of that one. So
And I'm
I
gonna tell you
so
another reason
I'm
that they
stout.
called you stout, especially if you were short
Oh,
and thick, or
sure.
they would identify
No,
you as stout.
I said I was stout. I meant to say I am what's that other word? Voluptuous. I can't say that.
Voluptuous, yeah, because you got that's like you got like you're sexy with it, like you are, especially when you got your hair like that and stuff, and because you
Okay.
got the nice, the boobs and stuff.
See, when I see a woman like this, because y'all remember back in the day, this was what was preferred. Hold on, let me talk to myself. This was what was preferred, but there's no way that guys, when they're like this is what is attractive, like the
That's a
thickness.
BBW.
That is beautiful.
See, I just consider you to be just like sexy. Just
You
you
see?
are, because you're cute. Your personality is soft until they make you angry, like me. Until somebody makes me angry.
Fine. But that's because and that's here's the thing. They stout is like short and thick. I just
Yeah.
Rizal big bone.
Yep. I'm
It's,
short and
it's,
thick.
okay, y'all. Let me come back to my name because I stand corrected. Now I'm looking at these pictures. What the hell was I thinking? Okay, we're just gonna be. We're gonna go back to our
Yeah.
MU. I was about to do Pasa MU, but I forgot we're not beefing right now. No, I took on that name, but Jay Wilson makes me laugh. What was I gonna say? No, Krista. So when I think of a BBW,
Mhm.
I think I'm glad it stands for big, beautiful woman. I just never really heard a white woman describe herself that way because
They do.
yeah, now I know when I looked online, I learned something new. I appreciate that. I love learning something
Mhm.
new. Now, because I'm like this, number one, I gotta tell y'all, guys like thick women. And
Mhm.
I live in California though, and it's like
Yeah.
in Palm Springs, they're like zero, size 0, 2. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why I feel sometimes a little chunky, but you know what? It's all good. Now, what do you think?
Oh, because of the area where you are, you
I
feel
live in
that way.
0 to 2. I remember when I walked into I went into the Prada store and I went into the Gucci store. I walked in and they're like, "We don't have your size." I'm like, "Excuse me, ma'am. I could have been buying a belt for all they knew." I felt
Right.
very offended. I was so mad.
Mm.
I was just angry. I just thought that was rude to just say that. And then I went
Right.
to La Perla. I love that store. Y'all want some lingerie? Go. I'm sorry, guys. And obviously, they're not gonna have my top, but if you want, I just like very feminine things. You know what I
Me too. Me
mean?
too. I love it. And even like sometimes people say, "Oh, do you do all of that stuff? And you're at home by yourself, burn candles and stuff." Like my cousin's wife. That's what she was like. Do you always burn candles and stuff? I was like, yeah.
Mhm.
And she was like, even by yourself? I was like, yeah, girl, listen, if
That's
y'all wasn't here, my whole house would be lit up with candles. And I was like, I do that like every night. When I go to clean my kitchen at night, I got the candle, the music,
I love that,
and
Krista. Oh my goodness, you're like those are my goals. Like y'all know, I'm still unpacking. Hey, Don Cato. Hey,
Mhm.
Taylor. Taylor, man. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. So, what do you think about the body positivity movement?
Body positivity movement.
Hmm.
Is what's
Candles. You don't, okay? So the body positivity movement. I'll tell you about it. Okay. So it started off. It was started off like I think it started off well. So it's supposed to be celebrating everybody in every size, but really, so you have. I feel it's toxic. Let me read a definition for you.
okay.
Because it started off one way, but now some people are saying it's glorifying obesity. And
Oh.
because me, when I tried to join the body positivity movement, blah, 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 let me tell you something. I was not embraced. And it's supposed to be welcoming all body types. Okay.
Okay.
And some of the influencers that is into the body positivity movement, so they're calling it toxic because some of them are pushing. Okay, let me redo the definition first. In a larger context, body positivity is a social movement that advocates for the acceptance of all bodies, regardless of size, shape, skin tone, gender, or physical abilities. That's how it started. But then it turned into something else.
Oh, this is the first
Where,
I heard of it.
really? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I never
So
heard of it.
let me read some of the controversy. So the truth is, body positivity can be. So here's the controversy. Are y'all following me in the chat? What do y'all think about the body positivity moment, or have y'all even heard of it? So body positivity can be quite toxic. While we as professionals are actively working to get to the root of eating disorder behaviors, the body positivity movement can sometimes reinforce that our worth by solely in our bodies. Okay, that one's kind of long. So the reason why it's controversial is because you have some people online that are promoting, so they say, right, how unhealthy eating habits and trying to push obesity on people and trying to say you can eat whatever you want and still be healthy. So now, instead of celebrating all body types, it's like, let's celebrate only plus size body types, and the skinnier ones are left out of the movement.
Oh,
That's the controversy.
no.
So that would be a good conversation one day, a topic. I did speak about it before, but if you look at some of the body positivity influencers, yeah, there's a whole controversy thing surrounding it. And I don't know why I brought that up, because that has nothing to do with the BBW anything. I just thought it was interesting.
Yes, it does have something to do with it, I think. I think the main thing about that is because so many people, um, get teased or talked about their weight, especially if they're overweight. But people don't realize, even if you're like on the smaller side and underweight, you, you're also laughed at or picked at or something. Because
Yeah,
I've
you
had
are.
people to,
You are.
I've, yeah, I've had people to come on here and call me like fat names and stuff. And I'll go back and look at them. And if they were really small, I'll go back and call them names right back and say, hey, you're a skeleton. Or, hey, you're this.
Krista will have you in
Yeah.
your feelings. She'll have you hurt. You think that I feel that some people come at Krista because she seems like the weakest link. They don't realize that she's an OG in the sector, and she will get you together. Okay.
Yeah. If you
With
come at
fellas,
me, because I don't go around picking with people, I tell people, and James has been killing himself laughing at this statement, but I keep telling everybody, I'm like the police. If you call me, I'm coming.
that's right.
I'm I'm serious.
And she will come. And
Yeah.
here's the thing though, sometimes people take our niceness for kindness.
Yes.
Now I won't get you together like Krista, but I have
Right.
my ways, because I'm not gonna go low, but she will go low with you.
Yeah.
Okay. But you have to take her there. When
Yeah.
Sala says if it encourages unhealthy living just for the sake of pride can be dangerous. Yeah, no, these influencers are problematic, and
Oh.
they are. They just are. I'll have to talk about that more someday. But
Yeah.
just because of what they're preaching, because there's no way to say that food does not affect our health. I'm not for anything like that.
Right, because I was going to say that because a lot of times people will think, oh yeah, I like what Water X wrote that
Which
about
part?
the California.
California,
Miss,
the state that focus on bodies and fitness, right? Yeah,
yeah,
Water X. We're pretty big on it here, and it's crazy
yeah,
because like I'm getting ready to go home. When I say home, I'm talking about Wisconsin.
okay,
Um, completely different culture out
yeah,
here. Workout. But you got to think of the climate that we're in,
right,
and almost everyone goes to the gym. Hiking is big out here. We walk a
right,
lot, bicycle. That's just California lifestyle. So when
right.
I go home, it's all about the culture, eating, having a good time, family life. It's really fun. But
Mm-hmm.
the fried food and the meat and potato kind of thing, that's not gonna work in California. It's too hot. We ain't trying to eat like that. We're not trying to turn our ovens on like that. I live in
Yeah.
a desert, so
That's
we
like
don't
my
have a good to
cousin.
the beach. It's warm year round, so
Yeah.
we stay in the gym. Yeah, California
Like my
lifestyle.
cousin,
Water.
they're his wife. Um,
Who's that?
she's a small. My cousin that's staying with me, his wife, she's a smaller lady, and so like um I since they've been here, I've been because my cousin's been away from the family so long. I figure, since he's here, I'm gonna give him as much of the food that he missed from when we were kids, because a lot of our older, like my mom and all of them, they've passed on, and my aunts and uncles and grandmothers and them that would have made him those meals when he came back home. So I've been doing it. And so his wife said, I have never woke up, I have never had a breakfast in a house besides a restaurant with this much food at breakfast time. So I had to
Wow.
tell her, I said, listen, I don't do this all the time. I don't, a lot of our family is not here. I said, so it's just been my pleasure to make sure that he got as much home cooked meals as
Mm.
possible, while he was here. But yeah, I wake them up. I got sausage, eggs, bacon, bagels, pancakes, grits. I had the cheese grits as well as the regular grits.
Ooh,
Um,
grits.
yeah, pancakes. And then I just found out that my his wife, she was like, I don't really do pancakes. I like waffles. So tomorrow morning before they leave, I'm gonna, well, today, because it's 4 something here now, I'm gonna make sure that I do her some waffles
That
instead of the
is so sweet,
pancakes.
Krista. Woo,
You
I
know.
would love to visit you.
Yeah, and then yesterday, when we all got together and we had left out, I was in the kitchen. They wasn't even expecting it. And I was like, okay, y'all. They was like, well, we gonna go see this. He said, I'm gonna take her here or there, go visit some of his old friends. And so then we met up and we went to my cousins and stuff later. Girl, when they came, I had fried chicken. I made a big bowl of potato salad. I had made the green beans with the white potatoes and stuff. They was
Wow.
like, oh my God. My other cousin came. She had the mac and cheese and the spaghetti. I mean, we just had this big smorgasbord. And he was like, I've been telling my wife, you got to taste my family's cooking. He was like, oh my God, I don't want to leave, y'all. I don't want to leave this
You
cooking.
get down in the kitchen, huh?
Yeah. And then, like, today I had made smothered potatoes with some fried fish, fish with the bones in it,
Ooh, that
and
sounds
some
good.
corn on the cob. She was like, "Oh my gosh." She's like, "When I get back home, I know I'm gonna have to go on a diet." She said, "I know I done gained about 10 pounds." And then
Girl,
he don't know
yeah.
it. I baked them a 7 Up cake to take home with them.
That is so
And
sweet.
he gonna be so
Does
shocked.
it have 7 Up in it?
Yes. I made a 7 Up cake for him. I miss him too. And then,
Oh,
they all came up here to celebrate my mom's it was my mom's death anniversary.
oh, sorry to hear
So
that.
they had all came up here to celebrate with us because we have a big celebration for my mom every year. And this year we were surprised that my family, they all came in to celebrate with us. And it's just been a beautiful thing. It has been so beautiful.
That is so
And
sweet.
yeah, so I'm gonna kind of miss them because I kind of miss my family.
Where they
Um,
from? Y'all prefer
uh,
grilled food? I do water eggs. I prefer grilled. Yeah. Oh, out here in California, yeah.
they're from Texas. He was in Texas. He lives in
Mm,
Texas now.
I
Yeah,
like Texas.
yeah, he lives in Texas.
Good food.
Yeah,
I like wait, I don't think boudin is Texan. I think that's from
I think that's Louisiana.
Louisiana. It's so good. Oh my
I think
goodness.
Texas is known for like their brisket and
Yeah, brisket barbecue.
barbecues.
I
Yeah,
have family there, and oof, I'm glad they got through the hurricane. But
yeah, I do too, Jackson. Oh, I love fried food, but I had to cut back on it.
fried masala. Maybe I'll fry some catfish today. I don't know. That sounds kind
Yeah.
of
Oh
good.
my God. I'll probably post a picture on my community wall of the fish I had made.
You did post a
Um,
picture on your wall?
no, I said I'll post a picture of it because
Oh
I
yeah,
had
I'll
sent a
check that
picture.
out.
Yeah, I
I'll
had
check
sent a
that out.
picture to my one niece. She had went back home. She's in North Carolina. There, and she was like, "Auntie, oh my God, I wish I was there for the fish today." I was like, "Yeah." I said I made some smothered potatoes,
What kind of
and she
fish
was
did you
like,
make?
"I made some porgies, some what is that? The sunfish,
I've
butterfish,
never heard of
and
that.
oh really?
Misunderstood loves California. She'll never leave. I miss my home water eggs. I do miss my home, but I built a life in California.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and forth to be what they call a snowbird. Snowbirds stay in the winter and come. I mean, yeah, stay in California. Well, because I live in the desert. So snowbirds stay in the winter time and they leave in the summer because it's too hot and they go to cooler climate. So eventually I plan on being a snowbird. Having 2 residences.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of people out here do that. The businesses close down. Everything slows down. So we'll work hard in season and then off season, which is the summer months, then, we take off. Lonnie said y'all need to come to Tennessee for the barbecue. Really?
Oh, okay.
Have I been to Tennessee? Yep. Been in Nashville.
I've never been. I want to go.
Wait, Tennessee, Nashville. Where's Vanderbilt? Isn't that Nashville? Isn't Vanderbilt in Nashville? My cousin graduated from medical school at Vanderbilt. Smart little.
The other place I want to go next is Alabama. That's where my mom. Yeah, my mom was from Alabama. My niece's father, he has a trailer there, or a home. And so he told us, he was like, if you guys ever want to go there before I sell the place, you already got a place to stay, because he moved up here when my sister got sick.
Oh.
So he said he's not going to go back to Alabama.
You travel a lot, Krista?
I haven't. I used to travel more when I was working, like when it was vacation time. But lately, I haven't. For the last over 20 years, I haven't really traveled. I've been like helping a lot of family members and just had a lot of other stuff going on.
Life is lifing. Life is lifing. I get it.
Yeah.
Family is so special. I can't believe, I feel very fortunate because I was so into myself as far as I don't know if the word is recluse. What is that word when you don't want to leave your house and stuff? Is it become a recluse?
Like a hermit?
Hermit. Okay. So
I am too. I'll go into hermit mode in a minute.
Yeah, I'm an introvert, so I don't. I enjoy being by myself, but my family is so far. I have to go and see them.
Yeah, I'm an introvert too.
Yeah, they're in. I have my family's in the South and in the Midwest, so
That's what I tell my family all the time. I'm like, this is the most that I've getting out. It's as far as going to help my sister and stuff like that, but for the most part, I love being at home. I am such a homebody. I love decorating and fixing the house and stuff. But when I'm ready to go, I want the liberty to go. When I want to get out the house and do something, I want to be able to just get out and go do it.
So you don't have any dog. You don't have pets, right?
No.
Oh, it's good. You could just go. We have the Memphis and May and all. Ooh, that sounds good, Lonnie. A barbecue contest?
Oh.
That sounds delicious.
I want to try the barbecue oxtails. I've been seeing that a lot.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. I've been seeing that a lot.
So slow, right? I saw a TikTok on it. I don't know how to make oxtail.
No? Well, see, I do mine different. A lot of people boil them, but I cook mine in the oven. I season mine and I put them in my roaster pan and I just let them cook real slow and they be so tender and they'll kind of make their own gravy in the pan.
That sounds good.
And then I'll make some rice and pour it over the rice. Yeah. And you were talking about the salmon skin. Girl, I love it. Do you know that that's where all the is in the salmon, in the skin of the salmon? That's where the omega and stuff is.
Yeah, that's what people don't realize. All the good health stuff. Salmon is good for your brain, and we all know I need as much hope as I can get. So it's one of my favorite snacks.
I take mine. Yeah, see, I buy mine with the skin on it. And I'll scrape across it because sometimes when you buy it at the store, they don't fully clean the skin because they know a lot of people don't eat it anyway. But I take my salmon and I put it on the George Foreman grill.
Ooh.
And I put a little bit of lime juice on top. And then I put the lemon pepper, but only McCormick's lemon pepper. Although I am trying out this new lemon pepper by Burford, the barbecue people. My cousin said it's a good lemon
Oh,
pepper, so I
Buford.
did
Yeah,
buy
I
that.
think I just talking about
Okay, because the other lemon peppers I've had, it just tastes like salt. It tastes too salty.
just salt.
So yeah, so that's why for years I only used lemon pepper by McCormick's. That was it. But I put the lemon pepper on my salmon, and I put a little bit of olive oil. I rubbed the grill plates with a little olive oil, and put that let let the George Foreman get real hot, and put the salmon on there. Oh my god! And let that skin get real crispy, crunchy.
Mm,
It is so good.
that's
Hmm.
good. Do you like salmon
Mhm.
skin salad?
I never had that.
It is so good. Well, do you go? You get it at a sushi restaurant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I love the skin on on the salmon. And a lot of times you tell people you eat the skin, they be like, "Ugh, I don't like." I'm
I
like,
know. I
"Child,
made that video, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not convinced you like that MU." I love that kind of stuff. So
oh,
I
that is
go
the
and I buy this wild salmon, and
yep."
yeah, I take the skin off. I eat the skin, and then I eat the salmon. Salmon is just so good for you guys. That's something I can eat every single day, just because of the health benefits of it.
See, I love fish. Period.
I love fish too, but I love so salmon is up there, and then I like my I love my catfish, but I grew up on catfish.
But try a water X. Try the one by McCormick's.
McCormick,
There's
that's a good brand.
yeah, their lemon pepper is so different. It's not real salty like that, and it's not. You can actually taste lemon pepper, what it's supposed to
Okay,
be. It is
okay.
really good. And now I'm gonna try to. How do you pronounce that? Buford.
I'm thinking it's Buford. If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, I've never had it. I use y'all know y'all see me cook. I'm very basic. I use my Lori seasoned salt, my fresh ground
Okay.
pepper, and I'll use some garlic powder sometimes. But I like fresh herbs and things like that. I don't use a lot of
Right.
seasoning.
See, I don't do seasoned salt at all.
No,
No.
your kosher salt is lower in sodium.
Yeah, I only use sea salt,
Hey,
or I
hustler.
use or hey hustler, hey everybody. I use sea salt, or I use the pink Himalayan,
Oh,
and I
that's
don't
good.
use yeah, I don't use regular salt because of the chemical. Yeah, I don't to make stuff
So,
saltier. Yeah, I don't.
you're pretty healthy. Ooh, y'all, my house is. When I tell y'all, my house is cold. It is cold. I like it like this though. I know our bill be like crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm one of those healthy fat girls.
B
I
definitely
do.
does not. Now she did get me to change my title, y'all. Y'all know I'll change my name in a minute. But she is
Yeah,
not. A,
I drink a
she's
lot
not
of
thick.
water.
You are thick, and how would you
Well,
tell? How would you, for somebody else that's not as confident as you? What would you tell them that
um,
happens to be on the thicker side?
well, see, mine came from when I was younger. My mom, my mom was like, she was always between 170, 190, but my mom was really tall. She was like, um, for her, she called it real tall. She was like 5'9", 5'8", five
That's a
nine,
nice
five
height.
ten.
I would love to be that height. Hmm.
Right. And so, but because her sisters were all really thin, real petite, my aunts and them, they were all very petite. My mom was considered like the heavy one, you know? And my dad, he was like, my dad was 6'4", 6'5", and he was always like 250, you know? So, I was just bound to be like a big girl because my parents are big.
Your parents are big.
Huh? Yeah,
No, it's like
yeah,
'cause your parents are big.
yeah. So it kind
You
of like
are.
ran
You
in the
look. You. You're so well put together. Water X said that's why y'all skin looks so good. I just found out sugar causes old wrinkle skins. Does it? I didn't know that.
Really? I didn't know that
I didn't
either.
know that. I'm sensitive to sugary foods now. I try to watch it because sugar is addicting,
Yeah.
and there's so many food related illnesses, and sugar
Yeah.
is the culprit. We get so much. Our
And
food
it
is
makes me hurt. I can't eat a lot of sugar, like
it's so hard
sweets
on
and
our
stuff.
body. The
Yeah.
American diet is sugar, fat, and salt, and it's
Yeah.
just an unhealthy diet. And the reason why it's that way is because it's $1 billion industry. Everybody benefits except for the consumer. So
Yeah.
the healthcare industry benefits from what we eat, and the food industry. So, and that's how it's designed.
Right.
It is designed to make us crave more. So I try to eat as
Yep.
natural as possible. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
I love my sweet tea, right? But
Uh-huh.
clean eating, so I don't want food that's in a package. I don't want packaged food. I want it to be as natural as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah,
Now,
I
whether
cook
it's
and
fried,
prepare all
I'll
my
let myself.
foods.
Yeah, I'll let myself
Mm-hmm.
have like fried catfish and stuff like that if I'm craving it, because for the most
Mm-hmm.
part, I'm eating very clean. So, but
Right.
I'm not gonna deny myself something that I want. But yeah, you got to be
Right.
careful that
Yeah, I
there
don't
are
do a lot
foods
of processed foods. Like my one sister, she will do TV dinners and package this and
not good.
pre-cook
The
chicken this.
preservatives, the
I'm
trans
like,
fat, it's
girl,
not good.
yeah, I be telling her, I be like, girl, them preservatives, that stuff will take you up out of here.
Now,
Uh-uh.
I did the Jenny Craig diet,
Hmm.
and I lost 60 pounds on a Jenny Craig diet.
Okay.
The, I did, but when I started to go to the gym and work with the trainer, and that was the first thing I had to get rid of, because I was doing it for portion control. I just had my baby, and I wanted
Uh-huh.
to really drop that 60 pounds, but that's not something you definitely feel that processed food. I was so depleted of energy. Uh,
Yeah.
it just wasn't healthy. I didn't look good. I was glad I
Yeah.
dropped the 60 pounds. Don't get me wrong, because they give you like these little portions and
Yeah, I
stuff.
have to clean my food. I have to make sure I have to go up underneath the skin of the food. And hey, Shakim. Hey,
What's
babe.
good, Sir Kim? He makes me laugh, child.
Yeah, he does. I love you, so
Sir
Shakim.
Kim, what's good with you?
I have to like clean my food, like my meats and different things. I can't. I'm not gonna eat that stuff if it hasn't been cleaned properly and stuff. Mm-mm. That's why I don't do restaurants. I told my cousin, he was telling his wife, she was like, "Did you notice we haven't been to a restaurant?" And he was like, "I told you, my family is not getting ready to go to no restaurants. They cook." I
They
was like,
cook.
"Yeah, we cook."
You're up
Uh-uh.
early this morning. Shakim, what you doing up? Yeah, my family cooks too. Like when I go home, oh my goodness, I need to make this video. That's gonna be my goal. I need to do an upload of my daughter's graduation. Like my mom made spaghetti, ribs,
Mm,
chicken, carnitas. Then she had
mm,
barbecue baked beans, macaroni and cheese, corn on a cocktail. So I was
yes.
like, Mom, who gonna eat all this stuff? But that's how they eat back. That's how they eat back
Yep.
there. Then she had all these
Mhm.
desserts and stuff like that, and she wanted. I was so tired by the time we got done working. I was like, Mom, this is insane. And now
And
my
you know what it
birthday,
is? Because she don't get to see you all the time too, you know?
I
So
miss
it's
my
like
mom.
like we try to stuff you with all the good stuff that you miss,
She
you
can
know?
cook. Oh my goodness, we had China. We have because I don't. Palm Springs does not have a good. We're not known for our rice, our shrimp fried rice, right? And, when I go home, I'm telling you,
Mhm.
the food is so daggone good. I'm gonna come
Yeah.
back plumpy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have to clean my food. I clean. That's why I like a lot of people. I used to cook and stuff on my old channel, and a lot of people told me they were like, "When are you going to get yourself back in the kitchen and cook, Krista?"
Yeah, why don't you do a
And
food competition or something?
you know what it is? It's my Wi-Fi. I have to take it. It won't work in the other rooms in my house. Like when I did that video to Pam the other day, I had
Oh,
to use my the
that
phone
video.
one.
Why did you say that, Krista?
What? Where's Pam? Where's Pam? Because she just kept like poking at me. And you know, for years, I would let people just tease me and say I was in a wheelchair. And I used to just sit back and laugh at them. And then just the other day, she just really got on my freaking nerves. I was like, I've had enough of her. So I was just like, come on, what else you want me to do?
That's like, oh, I'm color view. I ain't
And
gonna
now
call
everybody's
it.
like, Brianna was like, you look really short. What are you, like 4'9"?
She said that to you?
Yeah, I told her, I said, I am. I said, I told you guys I'm only 5'1". So
You're
now
short.
everybody.
That's like they try to say Ronnie Q's in a wheelchair. Ronnie Q's not in a wheelchair, but they just say that it's a lame drag. You know what? I don't like health reads
Mhm.
because why y'all blowing up my phone? Y'all mad at me? If you're not a member, I ain't answering that call. I speak to my members behind the scenes, but or if you're my friend, like my friend Krista, or yeah, there's some people, but Krista is my sis. Listen, anyways, I'm
Right,
losing my train of thought. The wheelchair community, there's all these communities. The wheelchair sector,
right.
they're huge. But I
Yeah,
just feel a certain kind of way about these health reads because let me tell you something. You will not know if something happens to you and life happens like that. Wait, why am I off
right.
camera? I don't like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, guys, see, mate. Life happens just like that.
Yeah,
And
that's what I told them.
joke, it's like Krista is not in wheels. But
No.
I just
But you
don't
know
do
what? I hate that I really did that video because now, like when these people come at me, now they're like searching for something to come at me about. And some of them are like, I don't even want to fight with her anymore because I can't use that wheelchair joke
Krista,
no
you
more.
want all the smoke. Krista, Krista will fight you. Krista will fire up on live streams. I used to do that too, but the problem is, okay, so I had to stop for a lot of reasons because for me, I'm like, it's healthy for me to let it out. It's healthy for me. That's why I always
Yes.
say when there's a fight, y'all see me in the chat, I always say, hey, this was a healthy exchange
Right.
because I don't like to hold stuff in. Now, some people get it twisted with me since I'm
I
not
don't
beefing and stuff like
either.
that, and
I
they'll
don't.
try me in the chat. Don't do
Yeah.
that. But
I don't like to hold it in either.
it's
I'll feel
not
like I'm ready to
healthy.
bust.
You
Yeah.
get um.
Mm-mm.
I used to do that. Well, I would hold everything in, and I was so stressed out. My depression was crazy. Now, if
Yeah.
I need to let it out, I'm gonna let it out because you're not about to affect my health, my gut
Yep.
health. Cortisol increases belly fat, and that
Yep.
stress. I'm not
Hmm.
about to have a food fight because of you. When Sala said health reads are for people that are desperate for a comeback. Right, Winsala. Health
Yeah.
reads and
Yeah.
when
The
they go
one lady, she
talk
told me,
about
she was like, I'm gonna take you because I know you're in a freaking wheelchair, and I'm gonna take you to the top of the mountain, to the top of the thing, and I'm gonna push you over, and your wheelchair is gonna still be up there. And I was just visualizing like somebody pushing me over a cliff, and the wheelchair is just hanging there with the wheels turning.
that is cool. Why are we like that with each other,
I
y'all? That's
was
sick.
I was
Imagine
laughing
trying to push
so
me off
hard.
the edge. Like I would be sad.
And the whole thing is, I was laughing. So people are like, why are you laughing at yourself? I'm like, can you visualize what this lady just said? You would be laughing too.
Not able to push nobody off the edge. And I don't even know why we even treat each other like that. Like I would be so sad if Krista, listen, if I saw you at the edge, I'll try my best to run up there and stop it.
I can see you now, MU. I'll
Get
send you,
up there. Just my luck. I fall. Like I was
I'll
gonna help
save you,
you.
BBW friend, my BBW friend. I'll save it.
Got you and I'll run up there, yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, it is so crazy. But you know, that
But
person, well, you're gonna meet her, aren't you? Are you going um to the get to the meet and greet in DC?
Shelly's,
Yeah,
if all goes well. Mhm.
because y'all gonna meet.
Yeah, if all goes well.
That's gonna
I've
be
already
I'm
told
excited.
some people they don't have to worry. They have a padded room next to the kitchen. So if I get there, Shelly has permission to, lock me in that room, and so that everybody can feel safe that I won't
Krista gonna
be taken
turn up.
advantage. So nobody feel discouraged or scared about going.
That's y'all going to one of my favorite places to go. And when I go, like now, I usually go and eat crab legs. I haven't been there in a minute, so I don't know if they still have their king crab legs, but that's what I usually go.
Oh, okay. See, I can't eat shellfish. I can eat fish, but I
But
can't
not
eat
shellfish.
shellfish. Yeah, like when I make any type of, like, I like to make the crab ragoons and um like the seafood salad with
Ooh,
but I use the imitation crab meat when I make it.
okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
and I think that's mostly that was that like fish. The meet and greet is August 23rd.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it
it's coming
sounds
up.
like it sounds like a good time. The timing isn't good for me. I wish it was. So I
Yeah.
take 2 trips before that and then my school. But if I can swing it, I will definitely be the
Yeah,
plus
how's
one.
schooling going?
Huh?
How is schooling going?
Schooling is going. It's I have school in
Going?
a matter of hours actually. It's
Okay.
it's a lot of work, but I really like it. But it is
Mhm.
challenging. It's like the homework is a beast. Yeah, once I
Oh,
look at Shelly's community wall, and if I remember, I'll share it as well on my community wall. But
yeah.
August 23rd, and I is it to the 25th, or is it just that one night?
Well, they're gonna be there longer. Well, Shelly's in that
Well,
area, but
Shelly's gonna be there already. But it
the
sounds
other
like
people.
fun. It sounds like it's gonna be fun. You'll meet some pretty cool people. I think
Yeah.
Biz is going, Krista, and
Yeah.
Alexis, a bunch of other people.
Yeah. Stay
I
tuned
definitely
because
want
if
to
Ben's
go. I
girlfriend
go.
don't come, who knows? Ben's might have to sleep with me in the same room. So
Ooh,
stay tuned.
ooh. Okay, that would be some commentary. You guys would do an amazing live stream together. You and Biz and Shelly, y'all turn on your live stream. That would be fun. Y'all starting to break the internet down. That
I
would be
gotta stop getting Ben's in trouble out here. Ben's
Biz.
gonna start distancing herself from me.
I haven't seen Vince lately, but I've been busy with my school thing. You want to meet Shelly? Yeah, I saw it. That would be fun. Shelly seems real chill. I really enjoyed
Mhm.
that meetup she did with Vince. Uh,
Yeah.
that was
Shelly and I have been like so cool since we first like exchanged numbers. It's she's just always been Shelly, you know.
How long have you guys been friends? Like friends, not just YouTube friends.
Um we I believe it's been over 10 years.
Dang,
Because I
y'all,
had been
yeah,
on,
y'all go back. No wonder.
yeah. Yep. And we always talked on the phone. We used to have this other lady that used to be on the calls with us too. Her name was Sexy Harlem.
Sexy
I
Harlem.
don't even know if she's still
Her.
around, but she used to be on the calls with us, and we would just be laughing and talking.
That'd be
But
fun.
Shelly has always been like that nurturing friend, like that one that she's always if you got a problem, something you want to talk about, she always has an ear to listen, and she's always trying to help you with the solution. Some friends you could talk to them and they just be like, "Girl, get over it, child. What we finna do?" You know what I
I
mean?
know
Not that
that's
you're,
not good. You gotta
but
be. Yeah.
Shelly's not like that. She's concerned. If you tell her you got something going on, and even like for me, like I'll tell Shelly I got something going on, and child, I'm like, child, I'm over it. Child, what we finna do? Shelly would be like, BBW, come on, we got to talk about
We
this.
gotta talk about it.
You know,
Yeah.
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 But child, and
So
I'd be like,
hear you
what?
out.
It's okay. I don't care, Shelly. And she'd be like, no, no, we have to talk. So she's that one that kind of calms me down.
Yeah, that's good. Shelly, yeah, Shelly's good
Because
like
I'll get
that.
away from it. Child, I'll get away from it. Child, I'll be out here, woo, running amok in these streets.
Right.
Shelly be like,
Yeah,
y'all
you
do not
do. And
know.
then they want to calm you down, but you tell them, hey, chill before you even get to that point.
Yeah.
And then when they
And then
go left, they go left.
indeed, it even with fun. Like I said, oh God, somebody, I forgot where I was. They was like, now somebody didn't call Shelly and then told Shelly BBW was out here wiping her face with Lysol wipes and stuff.
Oh my, where was Shelly today? That's like funny. Where was Shelly at?
They said, now
No,
they blowing up Shelly's phone. I said, I
that's
hope that.
all I heard of these streets. I'm like, everybody's talking about you and those damn Lysol wipes. I was like, just Krista. Only
I
Krista.
know.
You wanted to show them you didn't have any makeup on your face.
I didn't know nothing else, and I didn't want to be disqualified because I didn't bring something to wipe my face, and then have people saying, "Oh, see, she had makeup on because she didn't wipe her face like everybody else." you
See,
know.
I would have had trouble with I like big bushy eyebrows,
Mhm.
but other than that, I don't care. But no,
Yeah.
you did it, Krista. Like you, I think you probably would have placed if it wasn't for those lights. I think they couldn't get over the lights. There is no way.
But you know what? I did it for fun,
You
and
do
I
it
knew,
for fun.
like, I know a lot of times when Pizarro or someone is having those type of competitions, if it's something that I know I can do, sometime when people see me go in there, then they'll be like, you know what, shit, if BBW, I'm going in there too. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because shit, if she can, so I appreciate that, it helps the other content creators, like bring in other people that say, hey, I'm gonna go too, you know. So it don't, I mean, of course we all want to win.
We all
Okay.
want
I'm
to
not,
win. I'm telling you, when
we all want to win.
I enter to win. Like I
Yeah.
haven't
But I
won
like to,
even place, and I stopped because I would do the food competitions, and I would spend easily like $100 on food because I buy all organic stuff.
mhm.
So I just had to stop. I was just like, I'm not gonna, because it's not my audience. You know what I mean? So it just
Yeah.
nah. But this one would have been right up my alley. But you got to do it and have fun. I never
Yeah,
really
and I
tried
like
it
to do it
before,
for the
but I
fun of
tried it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like to do it for the sport, just to, and I'm always just eager to, everybody get together, have a good time, and you know,
it's
I,
fun.
I like that.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's fun.
They do them
Yeah,
on the weekends. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't really been able to enter because on the weekends, it's like now that I'm in school and I'm working, I only have so much time in the day. So the weekends, I'm traveling, I'm doing my stuff, and then I got my kids.
yeah,
If it was
yeah,
on a weekday, I'd be there probably. Hmm.
yeah. Now I have mine coming up, but I don't know because some of my people told me they was like, because I had like a couple of people from the mukbang community
Hmm.
that was going to enter mine, and they were like, "Girl, I'm scared of the beef sector. Did you see how they was doing y'all and talking? They was ready to fight." I'm like, "No, no, don't let that scare y'all. Don't let that." And I was like, I wish I would have never told them that I was going to be a part of a challenge, because now they went and followed and they seen what happened at Pizarro's, and three of the ladies contacted me and told me that I don't want to be in I don't want that on my channel.
Because of the fighting. You know what? I had
Yeah,
to as much like okay, so I would engage and but for me and what I'm doing, I can't have that stuff over here, especially as I'm working
yeah.
more with brand deals and affiliate program and stuff like that. And I
That's
was
what the one
that,
lady told me. She was
yeah,
like, I would,
it's the
yeah,
people like okay, like I'm meeting a bunch of doctors and I met some social workers over the weekend and y'all see I'm gonna tie it all in. But imagine they tune into my channel and I got all that stuff over here. I can't.
right.
I can't.
Mhm.
But I can go to y'all spaces and enjoy it. But as far as
Right.
fun stuff, yeah, all day too. Let me get it out. But I had to stop doing
Guilty
that over here.
pleasure.
Yeah, girl. It's like I don't like holding stuff in. But over
Yeah,
here, it's like, no, once I stop doing all that stuff, I know how to grow a channel. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I don't mind my lives being small and stuff like that because I'm not about to beef and turn up like that. But everybody has their commentary that you're in a sector where you can do it and you guys are your audience. But for
Right.
anybody else coming in, it's really difficult to bring that back to their page. Yeah.
Yeah, like I get a lot of people, like Soulful Tea, with her, she's a business lady and stuff. So I be telling her a lot of times, I be like, um, I want to participate in certain things and stuff that she have going on too, but or be wanting her to, but I told her, I said, because of your brand, I don't want you mixed up in anything, and I don't want people because they don't like me to take that out on you and not buy your products or something. People think real crazy, so
But
you
you
just,
guys have enough in your sector where you can support each other.
right.
For me, I'm just like though. I mean, they tried to take my kids, mess up every relationship.
Oh, really?
It's like yeah, and that stuff
Oh, that's
that wasn't y'all
awful.
sector.
Oh,
That wasn't your sector. But I'm just like,
see, that's when it
I'm
gets
not
too
for trying to
personal.
tear somebody down. And when people are trying to like attack me, number one, I
Yeah,
overcame all that stuff. I'm good. But I could never,
that's too
I would
personal.
never get over that. I would never forgive them. Even if I'm talking to them, I'm just thinking you are such a low life because I have the most beautiful kids, but you feel so
Yes,
bad
you
about yourself that you
do.
wanted to take them out of my house just to try to hurt me. You
Wow.
can't. I got my kids back. There's not a damn thing that anybody could do about it. And I just think that
Oh
people
my
are thoroughly just pathetic and are miserable. But and at the end of the day, I know that it makes people mad that I'm still standing, I'm still shining,
That's
I'm
right.
still here, and I love it. I love when I go into a chat. Let me tell you something. They think they're
And
getting
your
up.
children are
They think
beautiful.
I know when Salah. I know when they think that they're. I can go in any chat. Y'all see it. Maybe not y'all, but people will just start at me. Or if I make a comment, and they're like, "Oh, MU's trying to do this and that." No,
Yeah,
I'm
like they tell
glad
me. Yep.
that I make them upset when I enter a chat. I am glad that they saw that I overcame every obstacle, every type of mess and scandal, whatever they tried to put me in or lie on MU, I'm still standing. So that just shows, like, I feel that we can overcome anything that we put our
Yep.
minds to.
Like they do
And
me. That's what they do to me. Oh,
Krista's another one. That's why I really relate to
yep.
her. Because
She's
there's
a
some
cloud
people where they try to
chaser.
pull you apart, and if you're a feminine woman, if you are a
Mm,
soft woman, and all of
yep.
that, they see you as weak.
Yeah. They be like, oh, she's a clout chaser. So I tell them now when I come up on their panel, I say, oh, I'm here to get my clout. I'm here to make sure, and I'm gonna go count my subbies as soon as I get off your panel. See how many extras I got.
You know what? Everybody else. Here's the thing. Hey, good morning, pretty black. We're just talking some nonsense, but you know what? The thing is, they're gonna profit off of that. If they're gonna talk about you,
Mm-hmm.
fire up a live stream and do your response and do your big one. Why
That's
aren't you
what I
gonna
did.
grow your channel? They're growing theirs off of you,
Yep.
off of your misery.
Yep.
When I go through
That's what I
something,
tell
a
them
lot of
now.
times I'll ignore it or I'll fire up a live stream and I'll make some commentary about it. But I don't let these people tell me anything. No, Krista, you just gotta do you. There's some
Yeah, I
people that
tell
don't
them
want to
now.
do the part.
I'm not going up on your panels and responding to people no more.
Nah.
If I don't like something that they're saying, I hit my live button and I go right on there and talk about it. Fuck that. Nope, forget it.
That's what you got to do. And then you can, I mean, why are you going to go and make a show for them? Go to your panel. And I wanted to say that to you a while ago. I'm glad you started doing that
Mm-hmm.
because people would use you for commentary. Those like you try, even the ones, now I'm not talking about Charlie, that's different. But any
Mm-hmm.
other ones, nah, go. And you can always chat, with me. I get
Oh
nothing
yeah.
out of anybody else's misery. But you just got to
Mm-hmm.
know that these people will have you explaining yourself all day, all because they want a storyline. When you got your own
Yeah.
platform right there, I'll go to your chat and be like, I'll be in the chat like, hey, Krista, I'm here to
Mm-hmm.
support.
Yep.
Wait, Wansala, what'd you say? If you have small children, enjoy the attention they give you. My grown son don't fuck with me anymore. Oh,
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. How do you? But you never know that situation can change.
That's right.
Yeah, it's so interesting because I think that's one of my biggest fears is that I wouldn't have a relationship with my kids. I have a incredible bond with them, but I don't take that for granted. Wansala, I know that's not easy. I I just say don't give up,
Yeah.
and you just never know what the future can bring,
Right.
right?
Like I don't have kids, but I have my nieces and nephews that I'm very close to. They're like my children.
Oh,
And there is nothing, when I tell you, there's nothing I could, I mean, they are so close to me. They're so respectful. They're like my children. And that's why I told this one person when they talked about my nieces and nephews and my dead mother,
mm.
I was like, excuse my language. I was like, bitch, I will fucking lose it on you. I will pull all your fucking hair out your head.
Ooh,
You don't cross those freaking lines.
exactly.
I said talking about my nieces and nephews is like talking about a mother's kids, and you know you don't talk about a mother's children.
Nope.
You know that lady will that mother will come for you. Okay. Mm-mm. And to know the person that told her everything about me and my family and our closeness, oh, mm-mm. It's war, honey. Mm-mm. Consider you Russia and I'm the USA. It's war.
I think that's so happy too. Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I had some.
Okay.
I had to take a bite of some fish. I was like hungry. I think
Well,
that is
that's
so.
what I'm munching on. I'm munching on. I only ate half my fish,
I know it's like
and
I
I'm
got
over
some
there
fish in
nibbling
there.
on
So
the other piece.
I was like, "Where's my salmon?" Supposed to be my lunch for later today, but
Hmm.
yeah, you leave people kids alone. Especially you got these women that never had kids and they want to tell you how to be a mom or call you
Right.
unfit or whatever. They didn't even have kids. They need to sit down somewhere and shut up. But like your nieces and nephews and stuff, you're
Hmm.
close to like you guys have a special bond, so you're gonna be protective over them.
Hmm. Very. Mm-mm.
I don't
Those
know
are my.
what it is. I love me some cold fish. Mm.
That's what I'm eating now. My other. While we were talking, I went in the kitchen and got my fish too. I was like, oh, I'm about to
I
eat
haven't
this.
tried that fish that you. I mean, I'm always eating catfish. I don't know about too many other besides catfish, salmon. Or I like sea bass. I love me Chilean sea bass.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
That's an expensive fish though. At a restaurant, what did I pay? $50 for a piece of fish.
Mm. And is that like bass? Is that like rock bass and stuff?
I've never had rock bass.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Is that good?
Oh yeah.
Rock bass? Yeah, I never had it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Sea bass
You
is like
got
it's a buttery
rock
texture.
bass. You got black bass.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Rock bass and black bass. Yeah.
sounds good. I like
Mm.
any kind of fish though. And you
Do
can
you like?
probably get Chilean sea bass for cheaper, but I went to like this English pub. That's where I get it from. It's delicious.
Mm. So do you like the fish with the bones on it?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
Girl, I even eat the ones how people don't like the eyes. I like that stuff. Mm.
Oh, okay. No. Mm-mm.
Krista's like,
I
I
don't
ain't
do
doing
the fish head. I don't do the fish head. I cut them off.
no. Give it to me. It's a delicacy. I'll eat
Oh,
that.
okay. Now I like the tail.
I like to tell my Filipino friend got me like I would make fish soup and put the head in the soup. Eat that
Okay,
shit.
my mom, my best friend, her mom's ex-husband. Well, it was her boyfriend, but they were together forever. Um, his mom used to make the fish head soup. She would
That
cook up
sounds
the fish
delicious.
head, and or she would just take and fry them all up, a big old thing of them. And she'll say, "Come on in here," and I'm like, mm-mm.
Krista's like, no. Yeah, that sounds good. Mm.
She was like, "It's good." I'm like, "Mm-mm."
See, I like that kind of stuff. I do. When you going live again, Krista?
Probably Tuesday.
You not going live today?
Mm-mm. My
No.
family will be leaving today, so
Oh, I forgot about
I'm
that.
gonna,
You have your family.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna clean
bring
the
your
room
family.
and stuff. I might not be live until Wednesday. I
You might what?
said I might not be live until Wednesday.
Take your time. Hopefully, I mean, oh, damn, I'll be on the flight on Thursday. So,
Hmm.
what am I doing?
But I don't want YouTube to, they quickly will remove you out of the algorithms, and it'd be so hard to get you back to them sharing you out to people.
As long as you do at least once a week, hey, game passenger, we're just chilling. As long as you do once a week, you're good. Well, I don't
Well,
know.
I
See, I
tried
do
that.
upload. So if I don't do an upload, yeah, I try. Yeah, I do upload, so it's probably different. But I know that the minimum is once a week. But I honestly, excuse me, don't feel like that's enough. I
Yeah.
think you have to do it more than that. But I want to say like 3 times. But no, you still get shared out. But you don't want to
Hmm.
be away too long because your audience gets used to you.
Yeah, but my whole thing is I don't want to I don't like when my favorite YouTubers go live and then I don't get anything until they're done. It's like,
YouTube
what?
is a business. You better fire up your live stream anyway. Um, and then
Mhm.
have them catch the replay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see, Shelly, you guys have like an alliance. It seems like going, but just do your stream. I
Well,
try not to go live when you or her are live because now if I'm angry,
mhm.
all bets are off. I'm firing up that live stream,
Oh
but
yeah.
because I got to get off my chest. But I'm in y'all chat, so I want to hear what you're saying. So that's why I don't go live
Yeah.
with you guys.
Yeah,
Unless
that's
I'm
how I
angry. If
am.
I'm angry, I don't care who lies. Go.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like if you have something to say, then you fire up your live stream. But
And then now what I do is because I notice that some people are like picking at me. So they'll like go live when I'm live. So I'll say I'm doing a live at a certain time, but I'll come on before that.
there you
Mhm.
go. Do you just keep growing your channel, and when you're in the middle of something, then you just use it. I feel like this is your time to shine, and you've been through some crazy stuff this year. So I will use that and grow unapologetically, and
Mhm.
that's just it because you're not afraid. You don't care about the smoke. You don't care about heat. You'll use your community wall. So now is
Mhm.
your time to shine. It seems to me as if the ones that were not getting as much shine and as much attention, and you guys have been quiet. Well, I
Uh-huh.
don't. Now it's like your time. The ones that
Okay.
you notice that like some of the ones that are quieter, like they're getting people in their chat. You're trending. You've been trending for a while.
You
I would
think
use
I'm
that.
still trending?
Yeah.
You do? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because here's the thing, like you'll go heavy for a while, heavy for a while. It'll die down a little bit. This is how it is when you're like trending. And then
Mhm.
something's gonna happen, somebody's gonna come at you and you're gonna be right back in there. So you
Yeah.
may take a short little break, like right now it's a little quiet. It's not gonna
Yeah.
no, it's gonna recycle.
I know I said that, what was it, last week? And I was like, ooh, I said, it sure feel good not to be a part, be in the news, the YouTube
Don't say
news.
too soon.
And girl, it wasn't even a day later. I was like,
I
what?
told you it's gonna recycle once you're on the radar and you start doing your beefing and people come at you because people are gonna just try you. They're gonna try
Hmm.
you to see if they can, they just are. It's just what it is.
Hmm.
And you're not gonna ignore them. So
No. Mm-mm. Nope.
she has, but I don't know. I haven't paid attention to what is said about Krista to even say. Yep, she trends. I don't worry about what's said about Krista either. I know that Krista's gonna be all right because you're not
Mm-mm.
about to disrespect her and get away with it.
Nope. Nope.
And I'm not gonna lie, even though I tell Krista to calm down, like, or I'll be kind of calming down in the chat, I'll be laughing my eye. Krista goes in. And the thing about it, she stands on her square. That's what I like about it. I mean, she'll stand on her square, like this is what it is. This is what I said.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
gotta love Krista. Krista's authentic, and some of you, I mean, when they're like, "Whoa, what happened to Krista?" or "She's doing too much." Krista has always been sensual. She's always been sexy. She's always been
Yeah.
comfortable talking about that stuff. She had a
Yeah.
channel before. That's why they call her BBW and all that. I know her, it's just Krista,
Hmm.
but I don't think people realize that. And Krista has been authentic since she's been on the scene.
Yeah.
And she is an OG in the beef sector.
Yeah. It just is what it is. I've never been anything than what I am. And women on here has always had a problem with it. So I
They're not
just go with the
comfortable with
flow.
that stuff. They're not
Yeah.
comfortable. But I love that kind of stuff. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I
Hmm.
am more. I'm more of your homegirl, your girl next door, blah blah. But Krista don't bother me at all. I love how Krista is. I wouldn't want Krista to be anything but what she is.
Thank you, MU. And that's That's my thing. I accept everybody for who they are. It's not until you sit there and try to make mockery or try to make poke fun at who I am, then I say, "Oh yeah, well wait till I poke fun at you," you know, and then it's on.
That's
But
right.
I don't just go around.
She's got some drags. I am glad that other situation I'm not gonna mention died
Okay.
down. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
me
mention
too.
that.
Me
But
too.
I
Hmm.
think that if it comes back up, I'll be in the chat. But
I never wanted that to happen either. But I
really,
see what that person and others were doing to me. They were being sneaky, you
I
know.
you know what I won't do. Like when it comes to relationship, I made a video about this. Like
Hmm.
I will not dating online
Yeah.
is so hard because you
Hmm.
have that especially if you're a content creator because you have that if you fall out with that person then you got to worry about their friends, you have to worry about their chat and their
Yeah.
audiences. Like I don't think I could do that again.
Yeah. I'll
Like
never do it.
it's too
Mm-mm.
much comment, it's too, you can't be as vulnerable. I don't want to have to worry about, I should be able to tell you something, fall out with you and not have that go anywhere else. But I know like when I fall out with people, it's like you have to worry about who they're cool with, and then you're gonna
Mhm.
want to respond and defend yourself. So I can't judge a person on how they fight back.
Right.
I can't. I know what it feels like. So
And I never wanted anybody to like choose sides or anything. I never even wanted nobody to know, you know?
no, because
I
she was
really didn't.
still, you don't have. I mean, I don't have an issue with her, but you never said like, you never came at me like, oh, you need to choose or anything like that. You never did that.
Mm-mm. No. Even when me and other content creators used to fall out, people from the past know I used to shut everything down. I would shut out my comments. I would shut out my everything because I didn't want people saying, "Oh, this person still talk to her." Well, I don't want to talk to them. I don't want them apart. You know, I didn't want nobody to know who was still supporting me. You know, so I would just shut it down, everything. But they don't want me to do that here. They'd be like, "No, no, keep your."
And you're not crazy. You are. Because I don't like when people say that I'm crazy or I don't know what I'm talking about or I took something the wrong way.
Yeah.
I forget how you gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm calling it out, you want to try to soften it and turn it around like I don't know what you said. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're
Or
not
they
going
want
to
to tell you, "Oh, you're lying. This didn't happen." You, how the hell you gonna tell me? And I was there. And
That's what
then they
happened
say,
to me the
"This
other
is
day.
what happened."
I had to
And I'm
confront
like, "Well, where
somebody and
were
they tried
you
to
at?"
say it wasn't that. No, they'll play with you. Passenger said, game passenger said, I hate that it is so petty. Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
But
these
that's how
people
I
are
don't.
really funny. It's like, who do they think that? Yeah, I laugh at them though. You know, I don't take it personal. I just don't.
No, for you, use it. I mean, grow your channel.
Yeah,
They want to make commentary about you, then you make it right back.
that's what I tell them. I say,
Only
you,
if it's worth it. Some people are not worth the response. Some people, it's
yeah,
like, no, it's gonna benefit. Like that's what I have to think. Like if you respond, is it gonna benefit you or them more? If it's gonna benefit them,
yeah,
pay them dust. Don't feed
yeah.
them.
Like some of those ones that fought with me in the beginning. Some of her friends and people. I said to myself, "Phew, I'm not paying you any attention. I'm not even
No,
going over to your channel." And people be like, "Oh, such and so, they made a video about you." I'm like, "Girl, I'm not going over there because if I go over there and watch it, I'll be triggered to come on here and say something to them, and they're not worth it. Go
it's not worth
away."
it.
I said, "For those type of people, you hurt them worse. Some people you hurt them worse by ignoring them.
Yep, that's right.
Trust me." Mm-hmm.
That's what you have to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my God, it's daylight here now.
Oh yeah, get your. I'm gonna I don't want to go to school tomorrow. Today, I'm not gonna take any vacations until my trip, so I have to go to school. I'm only gonna work today, and I'm gonna take the rest of the time off to get ready for my trip. I'm gonna end up getting fired, child. Let me knock on wood.
Don't say that. Take that
Take
off
all
the
these days off.
atmosphere.
I don't know how people do it straight. Like after I work a few weeks straight, I'm ready for a vacation. Even if it's a mini vacation over the weekend, I'm like, I can't do this. But Yeah, go to school in the morning, get my education on. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I'm enjoying my retired life,
I know.
um but it's nice to have something to do that demand your time. But I'm happy that my sister is more independent now. Like we can leave her overnight by herself, and she's so happy too. She's like, you don't know how good it feels not to have people in my house. She's
Yeah,
like, I can be home doing my own thing and taking my time and just so usually between me and her daughter, my niece, we go over there, we check on her, or we'll just
she's just
say like,
completely on her own. Like she's.
yeah, yeah, and she don't have her womb vac anymore. Um, so she had that removed last week. So that was a good
Why does she
thing.
have that? What's up?
Because after her surgery, she ended up with they had to go back in, and she ended up with like a big gaping hole, like in her
Oh,
stomach
and now
area.
it's better.
Oh, it's much better. She used to have two wound vacs on. She had one in the front of her
Wound
and
bag.
one in the back of her.
I never heard. I don't know. I never heard of a wound bag. So.
A wound vac, like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, wound vac. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, that's how I know my brain is tired. God. She's talking about.
I know your
Oh,
friend is a doctor, and that's why I'm like, oh my God, you go into, and he'll be like, now what is that?
and he's not paying attention right now. But 'cause usually if I say something crazy, he'll look at me like, "What are you talking about?" Mm-mm.
Yeah, so she had that removed. We're so happy.
That's good. Everything's good, sis.
Everything is going good.
I'm
Everything's going
so
in the right
proud of
way.
you. Your channel's well. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Don't
Y'all
you
got to
use
see
the
my.
word damn Lysol though, child. Oh my god.
I can't wait to hear what Shelly goes. I
Can't
know
wait
these people
to
been tearing her foam up. I can't wait to hear her say,
hear.
"Lord, BBW, what the hell is you doing?"
I miss her going live. This week it's gonna be crazy
Mhm.
until I get back, but I'll still try to tune into you and her.
Oh, I love my Shelly. That's my heart.
Oh,
That's
she
my
needs to
heart.
do
That's my
some
girl.
commentary. I want to know her thoughts on this competition and stuff.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, because she's natural. Yeah.
Yeah, she is. Yep. I want to
Yeah, that's my
hear her
girl.
thoughts on this. Some of the stuff with Brian and Rose stuff. I don't do commentary on, but
Oh
but
yeah,
I
Ro did some good commentary too. If you haven't heard his,
who did?
he did Ro, honest Ro.
Oh, he did. He went live. Okay, I'll catch up on it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
he did his commentary on it. I enjoyed it. I got to go watch the rest of it. And
I
he was
like
like,
bro. He turned. He's
I do too. He is so funny to me. He was like, now Krista, oh Krista, and them Lysol white. He was like, Krista had the cleanest skin because she wiped her face with Lysol. I was like,
so funny. Ro is. That's what I mean. He's another one that's getting his shine right now. I'd love to see it.
yes.
Ro, Ro is
I said, now that's some
hilarious.
stuff I would say.
He has the cleanest skin. I was just, and my dumb self. Now I like to smell Lysol, but I was like, Krista, you do it too much.
Yeah, now when I see you laugh about it too, I'm like, damn.
When I'm telling you, I was choking because I told myself I'm not dropping off these damn clouds. I forgot how I fell off them clouds. I put all kinds of. I didn't even greet you like I normally do. I just started laughing in the chat. I was like, Krista, no.
Wait a minute, when I heard
I know, but I kept in the laughing mood. Every time I went to write the word no, I kept laughing. Like, don't do it. I was like, mm-mm.
and I didn't realize all that was going on until afterwards, and then I heard.
Look at that chat next. They would tear you up.
I know they did.
Was
That's why
ending,
I
they were
stay
just
out
like,
of it.
you gotta look at the comments. They tore you up in that chat, and I couldn't even defend you because but I was saying that Chris is not trolling. This is Chris. That's Chris.
I
Who
know
like
they
your
was like,
life? I think every time I need a laugh, I'll think about that because I just remember yelling at the damn phone like Krista, don't. Whew.
you know what? The whole thing is, and I'll say this about TC. When we first, got together and she was learning me,
Mm-hmm.
said, um, you know what? I used to think that you was just acting or something. And because I used to tell her, I said, now listen, my family, everybody knows they call it air on the line because I'm like a dizzy, dingy blonde at times, And I said, and I own up to it. Hey, it is what it is. It's me. Okay. What can I do about it? It's me. I can't change it.
That's
You
what
know?
I love. I thought you were speaking. That's what I was TC.
So TC, it's so funny because certain times we'll be talking or something be going on. And then I'll say something that's like out of the wall, off the wall, or you like, what? She'll just say, never mind, must be air on the line. And I'll say, yeah, it's the air. It's air on the line.
You guys were so close. Do you think that you guys could maintain a friendship? Can you guys get that friendship back
The sad part is, MU,
in time?
when I knew that um I didn't want to be in a relationship with her for a couple of reasons. I just felt like um
Well, for
we
that main
weren't
one
getting
you talked
along,
about.
and we wasn't getting along, and I knew it wasn't something I was willing to put up with. I don't want to be in that I don't want to be in a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because we shared a lot of laughs and laughter and we had good conversation about regular things and some things and stuff, and she was there with me through the whole time of my sister being sick, and my nieces them enjoyed her and they cared a lot about her friends them enjoyed me, that it was a lot there. So I told her, I said, let's just be friends. Even though it's not a relationship, we can still be friends. No, no, no. She did not want that.
Really?
She was like, no, absolutely not.
I wonder if it's too
Eh,
painful for some people if they like. I don't know.
yeah. But my exes, they said the same thing to me, but we were together. We were intimate. We were together for 15 and 14 years. Um,
Wow.
but the whole thing is though, when I see them though, we can still talk. Like they could call me. They call me now, and they'll, hey, what's going on, girl? You all right? Or something like that. Like my one ex, he was in the hospital here recently, and I came up there and his girlfriend was there. Well, it got wild in the hospital
Mm.
because I hit him in his face with a
Oh,
grapefruit. But don't worry about that part, y'all. Don't worry about that part.
you hit him in the face with what?
A grapefruit and an orange. Because he thought he was like, he really didn't think he was like playing me, but I took it that way because you call me, you tell me you're in the hospital. I go up to the hospital to visit you. So when I go in there, I'm talking to him, I'm talking to the nurses, and we're having a good time. Then, you know how they only give you certain things on your food tray and stuff.
Yeah.
So I had told him I was going to go down. He said he had to taste for some fruit, like the grapefruits and the citrusy. So I said, well, I'm going to go downstairs and get you some and get you a nice, get you something at the vending machine, like some candy or something, for later. I go downstairs and I come up and I heard him like talking to somebody and saying, oh, you got to get out of here or something. Now I knew he was with this lady, but I knew they weren't together anymore. Well, she's in there, they're talking. So she sees me, I see her. I'm walking in there and she's like, oh, because Crystal's here? That's why you want her?
Wow.
And I was just like, what? And so I'm looking at him. And so he immediately, he seen it. He know me. He already know me.
Wow.
He was like, he pushed the button. The nurse came in here. He was like, listen, can you please take both of them out of here? Take them out of here because I don't feel good like that. And I was like, what? I said, I ain't did a damn thing like that. And so he was like, just take them out of here. So the nurse calls for security. So they're taking her, the ex, his girlfriend, out of there, and she's saying something. I'm saying something, but I'm directing everything towards him. So when they had took her down the hall or whatever, I told the nurse, I was like, oh, I said I forgot my tablet thing in there in the room with him, and she's like, oh, go ahead, go back and get it. So as I'm coming in there, he was like, I didn't mean for this to happen or something. I took that fruit and I went, bash, bash, both of them. Hmm. Right in his face. Yeah.
What
He
did
was
she
like,
say? Did she try to fight back?
who, my ex?
Yeah.
No, he was in the bed. I told him, here's your fruit. I went
Oh,
downstairs to get it,
damn.
and I didn't hand it to him, but I just threw it at him. He know how to catch stuff. So I just
That's what I'm saying. People don't. People underestimate
hit
you.
him in his face. It wasn't my fault, and I just kept walking.
Yeah.
Too bad. It is what it is.
It is what it is, child. Woo, Krista, you are a mess, girl. I bet you are a right.
But
Like,
he still called me, and he's like, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. Like his aunt and I, we're real cool. We're real cool. And so I was over there visiting her the other day. Yep.
so y'all still close. When you've been with somebody that long, it's hard to just break it off.
Well, I'm not really like close with him like that, but when his mom and stuff died, I didn't go over there or anything because I knew he was with someone. But his aunt, kept me informed. But during the time that TC and I was together, I stopped talking to the aunt because I knew the aunt was relating stuff back to him, and and I didn't want to be disrespectful to the relationship that I was hoping to have with her. But shit, I should have. She was still talking to all her exes and stuff, you know. So I don't know why I wasn't, but
Wow. Hmm.
yeah, but yeah. So, but we're okay. And then it's the one guy. He's a big time business owner here. You know, him and we're real cool. I don't. He's real crazy. I'm not fighting him at all. I just get out of his damn way. If I get on his nerves or say something, I'd be like, "Yep, that's why we're not together," and I keep it moving. Okay, because that one right there,
Was that too much, huh?
that one right there will snatch me up where I stand.
Girl.
He the one I used to like when I would get mad at him or something, or if he knew he had did something wrong, and I would see him pull up and come in downstairs, and I knew because we were gonna fight. When he came in the room, I would be standing on top of the bed because he was real tall. I would be standing on top of the bed. He'd be like, "Oh shit, what? Wait a minute, what's fin?" I was like, "Oh no,
Girl.
girl, I wasn't no joke. I could tell you some things, girl. Sure. That's why I tell people, and they be like, "Oh, I ain't know you was that short. I don't want to argue with you no way." I'm like, "Shit, I'll bring you right down to my size. I hit you right in your kneecaps."
Okay.
Ask my exes. I sure did. My one ex, he always say right now, he's like, "Man, my knees didn't start bothering me till I got with you. Always hitting me in my damn knees." Yup. Yup.
How
I
tall is he? Do you go up?
huh?
Was he tall?
Yeah. Both of them was like 6'3",
Oh,
6'4".
dang. He tall, tall.
Yeah. And they thought because I'm short that they was gonna like just mess over me. I don't think so. I'll be your worst fucking nightmare. They used to call me a Tasmania devil. And my one ex, he used to call me Chucky.
Chris ain't no joke. She'll.
Child, don't underestimate short people because they short. Because that's what people do.
Because
And
you
then
know how
they
to defend yourself. Yeah.
yeah, I know what to do. I learned early because my mother, when them girls was taller than us and fighting us and threatening us and scaring us in the building. My mother
Mhm.
said, "You go down there and fight them, or you gonna fight me." And I
Oh,
was not gonna fight my mother. I went down there and kicked ass. And I went back and told my mother, I said, "Ma, I was fighting." My sister Carmen, she wouldn't fight. I was. The hell with that. Mm-mm.
Oof, I have me a good little meal right now. Oof. Let's eat that. That's
You did
what
what?
I was eating my fish. Oh my, oh gosh.
That's what I just finished eating mine, girl. I just ate the. Oh, it tasted so good.
It is
Cause I
so
was
good.
only able to eat. Yeah, I ate half of it. Cause like if I'm eating and I'm talking, like I do more talking than like running my than eating. And like my cousin them, they were like eating and they was on their seconds. Girl, please, I had only ate a little bit. Didn't eat all my potatoes or none. I'm not really a potato fan anyway.
Mm.
And
Green beans
they
are
was
delicious though.
they was tearing that food up, girl. I was still just running my mouth, talk.
Oh, I'm glad you got your family there. That's fun.
Yeah, but I'm ready for them to go so I can just do my YouTube. How I do my YouTube. Yeah.
Enjoy them. They got what, one more day?
No, they'll be leaving today.
Oh, they're leaving today. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be leaving today.
How long did they stay?
They had to stay because I don't know if you knew about the flights and stuff that all went down and the banks and
Oh,
stuff.
all the cancel. Yeah.
Yeah, so their flight, they were given an option which day to go back, all of that stuff. So they had chose to just stay a couple of extra days. And so they what was it, 3 days later? Well, 2.5 days later. So they'll be leaving tonight. Yeah. But we had a good time.
You guys
Went
had
to
a good time.
Yeah, we went to Niagara Falls and stuff. And they mostly wanted to show like their children them and stuff and grandchildren. Because my other cousins them is here too, but they're staying with other relatives and stuff. But they wanted to show them like where we grew up. Then we was all talking about old times and stuff.
Ooh, sorry.
It was nice. It was nice.
That sounds nice. I'm glad you had a good time with your
I
family.
enjoy coming over here hanging out with you too.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I was like, I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm like wind up from I think the challenge, laughing at everybody and
That was a fun. I have to go back and watch the end of it, but that sounds like it was fun. But
yeah. Then I was watching a couple of people, giving their commentary and
oh,
listening to the
too.
things. Yeah. And then I
Well,
don't
I
like
have
when
to watch
Star Wars
Row.
stuff
Who
like that.
else gave commentary on it? I know Steffi did.
Yeah. Well, the one lady, of course, she wanted to that always pick at me. She wanted to say she gave a whole thing about how Lysol wipe. Well, she did hers on Clorox wipes. And so I just put a little note to her to let her know I seen it. And didn't I tell you to leave me alone? But you still
Okay.
want to mess with me, right? Okay. I see I'm
It
going
was
to have to go
funny. It
ahead
was
and
like make. There's nothing to make a live stream about. Like,
right. And the whole thing is she's supposed to give her commentary, right? And she's going, "Oh, I'm going to give my commentary tomorrow on it." But you had to point out somebody. I was over at somebody's thing and somebody was washing their face with Lysol wipes. And I'm going, lady, it didn't exactly happen like that, but I know you want to pick
no,
at
it
me, right?
didn't. No, it did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it did not. Child, these people are just too much. I swear.
I'm like, I just didn't have anything. And I'm like, oh shit. And I was like the third person to come up or something.
Something like that. Yeah,
And everybody's thing was like instant. It wasn't like we had like 5 minutes apiece to do
exactly.
something.
It was
So you
fast.
don't know how long the next person win their thing,
I didn't worry about it.
Yeah. So I was just like, I just grabbed them and I knew they were gonna say, well, what is that? I couldn't lie and say and show y'all like the back of the package and just lie and say, oh, this is a cloth. Somebody's gonna be like, no, those are Lysol wipes. I have those. I know that package.
And
You know,
yeah, because they were gonna ask you what kind of wipes were you using. So I didn't even
right?
think about that point. Yep.
Yeah, they were gonna ask me. So what I'm supposed to say? Then, oh, I just threw the package away. No,
Exactly.
come on.
Girl, don't even
Mm,
worry about it. But
Yeah, I take it as fun, MU. I don't like take it
take it as
personal.
fun and just do your thing. I can't wait for you to go
I'm
live.
glad I gave everybody some laughter. That's how I look at it.
You always do. But I'm gonna take my butt to bed, girl.
Okay, good.
Get
Me too.
up. But sis, I love talking to you. You're funny. Don't worry about these people. And
No, I
curse them
don't.
out when you have to.
Thank you. I'm gonna say, MU told me cuss y'all out whenever
Girl, like the hell.
they're gonna be like, you see who she's getting her advice from, MU.
Yo, I don't pass the torch out. Well, actually, no, I ain't Krista goes in. I'm telling y'all. Subscribe to her channel, y'all. Subscribe to her channel. She's funny as hell. I love my sis.
Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you,
you.
MU. And thank you for all your support. Thank you. I'll be seeing you out here woo banging for me. I'll be like, oh, MU, don't worry about them. MU, don't let them get mad at you for me.
It's healthy. I don't mind that shit. I'll do it over there. It's healthy. And it just happens. I don't even think about it. It's like I'll see something and I'm like, what are you talking about? That's not you. Like, I don't even think twice about it. It's girl, it's healthy. Don't worry about me. I always have your back. I do.
Yes, you do. And I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate my good friends on here. And yeah. One day I'll be able to show you some appreciation, you know.
You
I'll say,
already
if you go have a cup of coffee on me from the romancers, I have to say it that
yeah, you have a good chat. You have a yeah, they support you a lot. That's good. You need
yes, they
that.
do. They
Yeah.
really, really do. I must say that the people that rock with me on my channel, they are so supportive. They are, and oh my God, you guys just don't know. Sometimes they be talking me off the cliff. They
Keep doing
really
your
do.
thing. Just what keep sticking to your tribe. Do your thing. Don't worry about these
Thank
people.
you. I'm not going to hold you up because I'm a talker. So I'm going to let you go. Kisses. Love you. Shout
Love
out to
you
everybody in the chat. I hope I didn't talk y'all ears off. I hope y'all were entertained. And
thoroughly, Krista. You're always welcome over here.
okay. All
Good
right.
night.
Talk to you
Love
later.
you.
Good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Shout out to Krista. My brain is tired. I love my sis. She's a good person, right? She just sometimes she gets misunderstood. Those Lysol wipes gave me life though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I got school in the morning. Feel free to like, comment, and share. Catch the replay. I will try my best to come on earlier for you guys. But in the meantime, y'all have my uploads and my. Wait a minute. Why are you still up? My son is still up, y'all. Hurry, go to bed. What are you thinking? Y'all, let me go so I can put my son to bed. Thank you, Krista, for coming up and hanging out with me. I love you. Bye, you guys. You enjoyed it? Thank you, Ransala. I'm going to go. My son is tripping. What is he up at 3 o'clock in the morning? All right, y'all. I'm going to edit a video right now, and I will talk to y'all later.